Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're playing Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition, published by Fantasy Flight Games. And it's getting close to Halloween here in Canada, and I guess the rest of the world.
Everywhere.
And yeah, so we're playing a Halloween-y, horror-themed kind of game. We Googled online, found out that Mansions of Madness has a scenario called The Dearly Departed, which seems to be the one recommended when people say, hey, it's Halloween, I want to play Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition. Which one of the bajillion different scenarios do I play to get in that kind of Halloween theme? Supposedly this is the most recommended one, so we're playing it today. Hello everyone joining live. I see Termoody, if I'm saying that right, asking about the music. It is just, yeah, like Shane's saying there, it's just copyright free music. I just Google like creepy music, copyright free. I don't know the name of it because I usually download the files and put them all into one long MP3 and just name it like horror music 10 minutes or something like that, jamming a bunch of different tracks together. So I have no idea what it was originally called or anything like that. I don't keep track of that. I just constantly just download different music and jam it together in different files for different purposes. So I'm not sure. But you'll probably find it Googling, like, I don't know what I would have Googled. That was a while ago. But yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's just free, copyright-free music, of course. To use it on YouTube, you kind of need to do that stuff, or else the video would be in trouble, and maybe my channel if I used paid music. All right. Hello, hello. Oh, hi, Matt. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, hi, Matt. Matt's nice today. Okay, all right. I mean, hey, how's it going?
He's
all
nice
right.
for now. Early still.
Music jamming. Yeah, I think it's jamming music. Yeah, that's what I definitely
That's what you
Googled.
Googled?
Yeah, I was thinking like, you know, old creepy horror music. I was thinking like, I need something jamming. Yeah, that's what I typed in. But no, I probably typed in like horror, piano, free, copyright, something like that. Or like, I was trying to get music that was like similar to the music in the Mansions of Madness app, I think, is what I was searching for. But anyways, let's get to it. All right. So you're going to start a new game. So we're doing the Dearly Departed scenario, which requires, I believe, one of those packs that pulls in first edition Mansions of Madness stuff, which we have going. This is a 5 out of 5 difficulty scenario. 2 hours to 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2:30, yeah. It's going to be a longer one today. No Kyle today. Kyle only comes kind of Thursday nights. So when we've been playing on the weekend lately, it's just us. No Kyle. So we're going to do the house rule that you guys were recommending before, and some commenters had left when playing 2-player. We have usually Mel will run 2 characters, I'll run 1, so that we're at least at 3. But we're going to do the 2 characters, and we'll do the house rule where we each get 3 actions a turn. We'll try it that way. Maybe that'll like kind of balance out the difficulty a little bit with us only running 2 characters, not being able to cover as much ground on the board and stuff. But we'll see. We'll try it out. We'll just have some fun with it. Okay, so let's select our investigators. So I'm using the same Tommy Muldoon, the rookie cop, using Becky. So once per round, I may reroll 1 die. It's a 4-range weapon. That's why I pick him usually. Just feels comfortable. I'll try him out, and then.
Okay, and I'm playing Joe Diamond. He has the ability, if you spend a clue to convert a success to, if you spend a clue to convert an investigate icon to a success, you may convert up to 2 investigate icons.
Like my character from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
right?
I just have to remember that I have that.
I don't know if we'll win due to getting 1 extra action each a turn, but maybe. But we are playing our hardest. I don't know if we've played a 5 out of 5 before.
I don't think so.
So we'll see.
I don't think so. And our win record is low, to say the least.
I obviously don't play this game to win, but I do get frustrated when it feels like I couldn't win.
We just play for fun, right? Is that what we
say?
We
each get a clue to start.
Oh, yeah.
And whoa, items city here. Okay, Becky I already have.
Is
spell called Shriveling.
I feel like we had that in the last one.
Watch out for the lab rats in here. They're bad news. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes, it's not the end, it's the journey. That's
Exactly.
the best way to say it. That's the best way to say it. That's why I always want to play it again. I'm like, I want to play the game. I love the experience, all those stories that go along with it. I love the challenge, but it's like, once one of us goes insane, then you don't know if they're really trying to win, and then it's like, then it makes it even harder. Then it's like, oh, I want to see the good ending. It's just something that's been ingrained in me since playing like NES games as like a 5 or 6 year old, trying to get those good endings by, you know, like completing it in a certain time and that kind of stuff. But yeah.
We also get to watch the rise and fall of Rob's emotions as we
Yeah,
play.
yeah. This is great. Yeah, you'll see the raw, true live stream playthroughs. No editing here.
Still on the thing.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll change it in a second.
Okay.
It is absolutely necessary. Oh, yeah, we're just beginning soon. Okay, let's do some reading. All right, you scale the short fence of this cemetery with relative ease, careful to avoid any watchful eyes. Since the start of summer, rumors of disappearing corpses and sightings of deceased loved ones have been spreading throughout Arkham. An anonymous tip has brought you to Hangman's Hill. Though as you crouch behind a thorny bush, you see no immediate sign of trouble. Quietly, you move among the gravestones, staying in the shadows until you notice a chapel in the distance. You move closer to investigate and notice a strange metal apparatus has been bolted to the roof of the structure. A warm breeze blows toward you, and under the rustling of the trees, you think you hear far-off voices and the moan of someone in pain. Okay. I don't think there's anything clue-wise mixed in here, but
I don't feel like there
hey,
is.
Brian.
Hello.
So, yes, the maturity of a 6-year-old.
No.
Exactly what I'm saying.
No.
Right back to those NES roots.
When you want to throw the controller?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Throw the controller. The power cuts out, and there's no save files on those games. Yeah. No battery backup. Serenity now. And I can't read the password that I wrote down because my writing is so sloppy. That 16-digit password. Like, I need to get back to level 4 and the password's not working. And trying to enter it in with the on-screen keyboard with an NES controller take you like 30 minutes just to enter the password. The good old days of gaming. So great.
That is hilarious.
You approach the chapel of Hangman's Hill and find the building itself weathered and worn down. Its wood creaks and groans in the night breeze. Place the rotted porch, an old well that tiles as indicated. It's like being bad in golf. Your games last longer.
Oh, is it a big? No.
It's 2 tiles.
Oh, it's 2 tiles. Oh,
2
it's
tiles.
2 little tiles. Oh, sorry. Now.
All good.
Looked like it was.
All Or says, ever tried playing with players located in different places? No. I've only do that with games that are like we did yesterday with Game of Thrones, a board game digital. That's the only thing I ever play with people in different places. I've never lined up like the cameras and try to play with someone else because like I don't know many players that have like good enough cameras to do that, where you do that whole like Skype playing or Zoom playing or whatever. But I want to try that on a future stream with you guys, like someone in the audio chat, like with one of our Patreons, where you guys are playing along with us through audio, and we'll try that out. Seemed to work good yesterday and we tried it with more people. Like just doing one now, I'm not so worried. I mean, it still sounded good, I think.
Okay, so I was confused because it's saying rotted porch, but it's called the rotted path. I was confused. Okay.
The
right one?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Rotted porch.
Oh,
right here.
I was looking up here. Okay. Oh, okay.
Jeez Louise, man.
Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Let's just end and start over, okay? No.
Yeah. David's here. What's up? Such an
Hello.
awesome game, especially during Halloween month. That's the whole reason we're
Exactly.
playing it. Yeah, every
Yep.
weekend it's our default game we fall back to just keep playing. If we couldn't organize a larger player game to play something else like Fury Dracula or whatever, this is what we've fallen back to.
Yeah.
So
After October's over, I'm not going to be able to get him to play it so easily again, so I have to take it.
hacking PC games, hacking the save files. I never really did that. I didn't have a PC till a little later in life. Our family couldn't really afford one, to be honest. We had too many kids living in the damn house. But I did have a friend who had like a Tandy computer that we used to play around with. And we had like one computer in our whole school in like one classroom that everyone could go and share at that age. So the Nintendo Entertainment System was like the most exciting technological thing I ever seen because I'd never really played with a PC other than at school playing like Spy Hunter on like a monochrome screen. Fury of Dracula app, you say? Maybe somebody already has an early code for that game and may or may not be playing it in the background. Yeah, I want to play it. They're just polishing up the app right now. It was supposed to release by Halloween, but they decided to delay it based on some feedback and some testing that came back. So I think the release date's like November 3rd or November 5th now for the Fury of Dracula digital. But I do want to play it on the channel. I just want to play it in its best form. So as soon as they told me they're actually listening to feedback and fixing things, I'd prefer to present the game how you would buy it, not an early version that may have bugs in it and polish and, you know, graphic changes and UI changes and stuff. So I'm holding off on it. But yeah, you will see the Fear of Dracula app on the channel at some point. And that is one we are going to do the Discord thing and play with a bunch of people. That's what
what we did yesterday.
Yeah, that would be freaking awesome.
Well, any kind of games like that, I think.
Are fun. That would be awesome. Yeah. We gotta try that. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Gates of Silverwood Manor. I think we played that one. Yeah, we played that one. Was that not our last one we played? We have a stream of that. I think there's a playlist link in the video description. Celtic. I think we played that one recently. Actually, I just forget the names, pairing them to the things, but I'm pretty sure I made a thumbnail typing those words in a thumbnail. That's how I remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I barely remember.
I think we played that one last, maybe even. But anyways, 5 players are playing tonight. Oh, you're playing that one tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't watch our playthrough. Don't go look it up. No spoilers. Have some fun with that one.
If it is the one we played last.
Yeah, I can't remember though which was that one was. Gates of the Silverwood Manor. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to exit this one to find out what it was.
Yeah, no.
I'll remember if I read in the app.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want any spoilers.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
But I think we played that one.
Pretty sure it was good. Like there's no issues with it, but all right. Got our tiles.
We do. Yes.
Let's go.
Sorry. Yeah. I wasn't sure what you could see.
Out on the lawn, you squint against the darkness of the cemetery. Place your investigator figures as indicated.
Okay.
Right here by the well. The path leading up to the chapel is covered in footprints. Place a search token as indicated. The front door of the chapel is cracked and weathered. Place an explore token as indicated. The cemetery grounds surround the chapel. Place site tokens as indicated. You must investigate the reports of missing corpses at Hangman's Hill.
We didn't pick our items also. Sorry. That quickly.
Oh, it was the one we played last week, says Shane.
Oh, it was.
Awesome.
Okay.
Rob, read your book. Oh, sorry, just getting warmed up. I don't have it yet.
Yeah, no books yet.
But I'll note that.
Yeah.
Read book when I have one.
Do you want this Lucky Rabbit's Foot? Once per round, you may reroll 1 die.
I have that ability already.
Oh, okay. So do I take it then? So then we both have an ability, or do you want to have 2?
1 second, actually. BRB. I just got there's like a light blinding me here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there we go. Less ghostly.
Okay, right. So I'll take this Lucky Rabbit's Foot then.
Celtic, thank you for subscribing.
Thank you. Okay, I'll take that one then, or unless you want to have 2 reroll options.
No, well, if I could have 6 reroll options, I would take it, but no, we're good.
Okay, so for weapons...
A melee weapon, I'll just take 1 melee weapon.
Oh, they're not on screen. So we have The sledgehammer, we have our enchanted blade, a wrench, or a spell. I know you don't really love the spells,
So sledgehammer, it's a 2 damage heavy weapon. You may suffer 2 face down damage to convert all investigation results to successes while attacking with this card.
Like, you're never gonna do that unless it's the final.
Yeah. Or there's a bladed weapon for 3 damage. Or the heavy weapon wrench, which is just 1 damage.
Whichever one you want, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I don't know, just a heavy weapon, sledgehammer, I guess.
Okay.
So that I have a melee and a range option, 2 different things to choose from. I don't know.
So I'll take.
Or if I drop one,
I'll take this one, the bladed weapon, which is 3 damage weapon. Yep. So kind of.
Then you should take this, so you have a range weapon too. Yep. Take the shrivel spell.
Yep. Discard up to 2 face down damage, then discard this card.
So we're obviously fighting a lot because they gave us weapons. I'm assuming we're fighting some zombies.
Yeah.
Hey, Hexy.
We are rolling with Joe Diamond for me and Tommy Muldoon for Rob.
Yeah. Tommy and Joe.
Yeah, Tommy. Yes. This doesn't really matter.
What is this one?
Just to discard 2.
Discard up to 2 face down. Yeah, I take that with the sledgehammer. You may suffer 2 face down damage.
Oh, there you go.
This could clear it away. That's perfect. Bandages and a sledgehammer.
And who wants? Do you want this? I mean, I would not use it over these things, but
yeah. But what if
we
makes
have
you
to
drop
discard
it?
or drop things? Yeah.
Both strength. Could do with weapons. True.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're going to be dealing with zombies and that kind of stuff. In this scenario, it'll be more of like a combat, maybe more enemies. I don't know. That's just based on the freaking like thumbnail image at the beginning of the app.
Yeah, like
that's
the
what I'm going on. Yeah. We don't know. Okay.
And again, for anybody that's just joining us, we're going with a house rule. We're playing 2 characters. We're doing 3 actions each character.
Yeah, it was recommended to us in previous episodes. Also on comment section was left. You guys with 2 characters should try the house rule a lot of people use to kind of like balance out the difficulty a little bit with 2 players only being able to cover so much map space. So we're going to try that 3 actions per character instead of running 3 characters like we were doing recently. So we're just going to try it out for this one. What expansion or DLC? It is using the one with the key symbol, which is one of those ones that pulled in like 1st edition components, which I may have here. It has the actual symbol on these papers. That's so annoying. Whatever one is the key symbol, Hexy, it's one of those 2 boxes that pulls in old expansion content.
I have both expansion boxes, but I don't know.
No, I toss those ones.
Oh, okay.
Like I toss those boxes.
Okay.
But I had all the papers so that I could look up names if I need to, but they don't always have the symbols on them. Reoccurring Nightmare, is it? Okay, thanks, you, Paul. Appreciate that so much. Yeah, we didn't have 1st edition, but Fantasy Flight released kind of like a limited run. They're very rarely ever printed in stock, it seems. But there's 2 boxes that bring in all the monsters and tiles and some characters, maybe, or I think it's just tiles and monsters from 1st edition and pull them in. So if you owned Mansion Madness 1st edition, there's a conversion pack that comes in 2nd edition to help you bring those guys forward. But with these expansions, it's for people like me that didn't have any Mansion Madness stuff. It allowed you to grab all the stuff that you needed to play with some of these DLC expansions that 1st edition people had access to. So kind of leveled the playing field a little bit. So I grabbed them when I could, but it was hard to get them. And that was a while ago. That was a couple years ago. Oh, yes, that's right. The molds are broken, apparently, so no more reprints. Yeah, we were talking about that before. Maybe secondary market? I don't know. But if you can't play a couple scenarios, it's not the worst thing in the world. And if they keep coming out with more, it just, options keep flowing. All right, so we are...
Celtic has a question for you there.
Oh, sorry.
As well. About Discord gameplay, what do you have to have? Would gladly join if possible.
Well, I don't know if you're a Patreon, Celtic, but I first would prioritize playing with our producer tier patrons. We have a Discord in there where we kind of like hang out with our patrons in there, chat, talk, ask questions, share cat pictures, any of that kind of stuff. But that's what I would do. So it's kind of like limited to that because there's a few, and I'd probably want to play with them first. No offense. But yeah.
But you're welcome to join.
Yeah, if we need players and no one wants to play out of our producers, then I would move to open it up to whoever.
But Celtic could join our
True.
Patreon.
Yeah. Well, I'm
as
not
well,
gonna
and-
say like I'm just letting you know like it's probably, but I don't want to tell you to back and then we don't end up playing with you and it's like it's awkward. But yeah, so just throwing that out there. That's kind of what I'm limiting it to right now. Oh, how it functions? Yeah, just you just use Discord. It's like an online like chat system, but it has built-in audio and video. You can organize people in like little channels, and you can chat with people in like a little group. And you can share your webcam in there and stuff. So you could use that just to play with other people remotely, where one person has the webcam kind of like on the board and they control it, and everyone else kind of watches and stuff. You could do. I've seen people doing that kind of stuff, but we would just do it where I would share this screen as my webcam, and they could play along that way.
How do you find your channel in Discord for Faulty Joe?
Joe, if
you're a patron, no?
Yeah, you're a producer, right? Just make sure that your patron account, you link it with your Discord account. There's a way to do that. Just Google like linking Patreon and Discord together. There's a thing you have to go into Patreon and kind of like enable it, and then once it's linked, you'll automatically get pulled in if you weren't already. And you'll get added. It's nothing I can do on my end. It just like automatically does it. So you just have to make sure you've linked it on your end. Yeah, Celtic, I don't know. You can do it however you want, but I don't know how we're going to do it.
Yeah, we've only ever done it with digital games so far.
Yeah.
We haven't done it with a physical
Yeah, if we did
game.
it physical, I don't know. It'd be up to you. We could have it where someone rolls their own dice. We could have it where we roll the dice. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a weird one. That's like depends on the game, I guess. But for this game, yeah, we'd probably just run it, and then maybe we would roll the dice.
So that it's visible.
But there's probably like a helper app or something too we can like load up where the person can just like click and all of us all of our dice are rolled automatically maybe.
Yeah, something.
Or something just to like keep it flowing.
Yeah, we're still very new with the whole playing online with people and how we're going to integrate that into the.
Boom. All right. Let's do it. So we're starting here.
Yeah.
These we can just automatically do, right?
Yep.
As long as you're in range of them.
Yep.
So like I'll just go first. Through the darkness, you can make out the shape of another building nearby. An investigator in the old well or rotted path may reveal the adjacent area.
Oh, so you can even do it from here. Yeah. So we can just do them now.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't know if there's a reason not to. A shed has been built in the chapel yard. Discard the site token and place the abandoned shack tiles indicated. So it is using tiles from the expansion with the moon, whichever one. But that might be the same box that has the key symbol, which is weird.
Abandoned shack.
And yeah, we didn't paint our miniatures for this game. Yeah.
Not yet. I would love to.
Suppress Memories. Thank you, Paul. I keep forgetting the name of it. Suppress Memories. So Suppress Memories has the moon and the key, right? Because one of them has two symbols in it. That's what's confusing too.
Okay.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator is another way to play too. That's definitely a good way to play with other people. So then everyone can kind of roll their own dice and control and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm not a huge fan of table.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so let's go. A good call on that one.
Okay.
A lantern has been left next to the shed. Place the kerosene lantern common item as indicated. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kerosene lantern.
Yep.
Something has been gouged into the dried mud next to the shed. Place a search token as indicated. A piece of paper sticks out of a dried mud puddle. Place a search token as indicated. An old shed sits on the lawn. You can hear someone inside moving things. Place an explore token as indicated. The chapel grounds continue around the building. Place a site token as indicated.
I don't like that this is all outside so far.
Yeah.
Because we play all those missions in.
Section of the cemetery encroaches on the side of the chapel. An investigator in the rotted path or old well may reveal the adjacent area. I think I'm going to do so.
Ooh.
The dirt in this part of the cemetery has recently been disturbed. Discard the site token and place the graveyard 2 tile as indicated. Maybe on the back, because some indoor ones have
just
outdoor
trying to
on the back.
find.
That's it. Alrighty.
Whoa.
Something has been dropped in the gaping hole before one of the gravestones. Place the Elder Ward common item as indicated. That is a great item. Roll 1 additional die while a monster is attacking you.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I remember that item. It's really great. So we're going to be fighting monsters. This is
sure.
obviously zombies are going to come and we're going to have to fight these undead. Something shiny has been abandoned in a large pile of upturned dirt. Place a search token as indicated. Shiny things. A rusted metal door leads into a side room of the chapel. Place an explorer token as indicated. The thick chains that once held this side door shut hang broken from the handles. Place a search token as indicated. Zombie in the shack.
Sirhan, I was thinking the same thing when he said shiny. I was like, loot?
Shiny?
Yeah.
I am going left for sure.
Yeah.
I want that Elder Ward
Figures.
item. I love it.
Yeah. Hey, you can go first then.
All right. Well, I'm already
Well,
going.
I guess you are already
This
going,
is
yeah.
me doing my actions.
Yeah.
But I haven't done any yet. So 1, 2. I'm going to pick up the Elder Ward item. That is
2 actions.
2 actions. And then look at this door. What's it saying? Rusted metal door leads into the side room of the chapel. Kind of want to check out the shiny thing. So I'm just going to move to the shiny thing.
Should we split?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us. So
I don't want to be near you when you get eaten by a zombie and turn into a zombie and then start coming after me. I want to be as far away as possible.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if it's good to split, but it's like giving us 2 ways to go. And yeah, this is the problem with only 2 characters. It's like, might have been better if we had 4, 2 go this way, 2 go that way kind of idea. But
yeah,
the monsters would be stronger and they put more stuff, I'm sure. But anyways, all right.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Ugh. What is this in our space here?
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. Path to the chapel door is covered in footprints. Oh, the path to the chapel door is covered in footprints. It might help tell which way to go.
Okay.
That's something maybe should have been
maybe we
looked at.
should have looked at that first. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know.
Sure. I'll do this.
You sure?
Yeah.
Clickety click. Perhaps these footprints can give you some hint as to who has been here recently.
Well, it's probably the guy that's sitting in here.
It could be the guy that's in here that's been open.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, we're going to do...
the chapel's here too. We have other things we could do and go inside. What are you doing? Observation?
Yep, observation
3?
of 3. Yep. And I do have a 1 reroll if I want. I got 1.
That much? Maybe it is only 1 needed. I wouldn't pop clues already on it though.
I'm just debating if I want my reroll because I don't like there's I'm gonna just do this so I know when I've used it and I'll stand at the beginning so that we remember. I'm just gonna reroll 1 die. 2. We'll take 2, yeah.
You notice that in addition to the myriad of regular footprints, there are also sets that sink deep into the dirt, as though someone was carrying something quite heavy. Like a body? There are also a series of footsteps that look like someone has just barely been dragged his or her feet through the mud. Gain 2 clues. Then discard the search token.
Okay. Good.
Da-da-da.
Okay, so that was action 1. I'm going to
poke at any tiles to read, or any tokens to read them before you move. The door of the chapel is cracked and weathered. Just FYI, that's there. Mm-hmm. Then we have a dirty piece of paper. It's been stuck in the side, stuck to the side of the shed. We also have something has been gouged into the dried mud next to the shed. And then you have, what item is that over there? Kerosene lantern?
Yeah.
What does that do again? Changes successes?
You may discard this card to convert all investigation icons to successes while attacking unarmed.
But it is a light source. If it does go dark, that does help, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And you could expand the map more over here, and you can go to the shed. So it's like your call how you want to do all this. Remember, you have 3 actions, or 2 more.
2 more.
So go nuts. We are house ruling it with 3 actions, FYI. For those just tuning in live.
That's broken off, right?
Yeah,
so this is a separate space.
Separate tile and a separate section.
Okay, so I have to go 1, 2. Maybe
so I put the borders on all this.
Maybe I'm gonna do for my second action. I will move for 1, 2, and then not an action. I will reveal this. We can.
Actually, there is a way to make scenarios. Somebody's hacked something. There are fan-made scenarios that work with this app or something. I have their own app where they actually pulled all the resources out of this app to use. But there is some fan-made stuff out there, so you totally could mod things. That does exist for this game. I just have never dug into it too deeply, but it's something if I ever ran out of stuff to play and I keep wanting to play it, it's fan-made stuff out there. I don't know how great it looks or how good it works, but yeah, just hit up Board Game Geek, go to like the variant section. What are you doing, sorry?
I'm going to we're going to expand and see.
Peek. The cemetery meets the old chapel yard here. An investigator in the old orchard may reveal the adjacent area.
Ooh, oh, look at this.
Cracked headstones dot the lawn. Discard this site token and place the graveyard tile as indicated. Yeah, I see why this is recommended as like the Halloween-y themed one you should be playing. Wandering around a chapel graveyard with graveyard everywhere, gravestones everywhere.
Yep.
Creepy. One of the graves appears newer than the rest and has fresh flowers set by the marker. Place a search token as indicated. A stone tomb dominates the yard. Place a search token as indicated.
Oh.
On one plot, the recently upturned dirt is at odds with the age of the headstone. Place a search token as indicated.
Oh my god. I shouldn't have went this way.
You don't have to go that way.
Scared.
A side door leads to the chapel. Place an explore token as indicated. I feel we have to get inside the chapel at some point, and it's only one of these entrances is probably going to work, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of ways in here, but I bet some of them, if you go check them, that you probably can't even get in. That's my feeling, but...
Okay, well,
I still think you should just check the shed and worry about that.
Yeah, which I could do now as my third action.
Unless it's your third action, maybe a monster appears in there, and maybe being on your third action is not a great idea. I don't know. Trying to be a little smart. A 5 out of 5 difficulty, so this is gonna be tough. And I feel like the search tokens, we probably have to like really pay attention, like which one should we look at? You know, not just like hit everything.
Yeah, we won't have time to hit everything.
Maybe. Go wrong.
I know exactly what could go wrong. Well, I could.
Lexi says, to be honest, every scenario is good for Halloween. Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
That's why we're playing the game in general.
Yeah.
But it was just highly recommended online. If you search that, Google that term, like which scenario is the best to play for Mansion Madness, this is the one that comes up recommended all the time. I found it in a few different threads. We didn't get the lantern yet. Still sitting on the ground.
That's what I was going to suggest that I do. Maybe I move and my turn here. Then on my next turn, I pick up the lantern as action 1, move here as action 2, and then I'm still doing it for action 3, but... Yeah, let's do that, because I want to have the lantern, because who knows what's going to happen.
It could be dark in the shed. Maybe it's dark in the chapel.
Yeah, so let's move for my third action.
Okay. Go to the shadow phase. I mean the mythos phase, sorry. Low moans carry over the night wind. No immediate effect.
Just gonna...
Right. Go nuts.
Yeah?
Yeah. Go do whatever.
All right, so first action, we're just going to pick up the kerosene lantern. So I now have a light source.
Yep.
I'm going to move for action 2, and I guess we're opening, or we're gonna...
An old shed sits on the lawn. You hear the muffled sound of someone inside. Floor?
Yeah, please be a person.
You find the door to the shed has been blocked from inside. The sound inside goes suddenly quiet. You want to say hello? Or let me in.
I want to say hello.
Go away, comes a voice from inside. There are monsters out there! Convince him to let you in, or kick in the door, or just go away.
I will convince him.
How do I know you will not hurt me? You try to reassure the man inside the shed. And of course, it's an influence test.
Should have done strength.
We should have realized, yeah.
Strength would have been one more die, but we'll see. Okay, I will re-roll one die. Oh, man.
This lets you convert 2, right?
Mm-hmm. I could do one which would convert 2. Sure, let's do that. Yeah.
All right, I am opening the door now. Do not do anything strange. Discard this explore token.
Okay. Exciting.
Inside the walls of the shed, block out the moonlight. Place darkness in the storage shed.
You're all right.
The man who is in the shed looks ill. He is covered in scratches and bruises. Place a person token as indicated.
Oh, yeah.
Untap your item, Mel. You didn't use it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, she did. Maybe that was older. I'm sorry. Old man Jenkins. He was a monster all along. Happens every time.
Okay.
A shovel has been thrown on the floor. Place the shovel common item as indicated. A tool covered in a strange red substance has been tossed to the floor. Place the pickaxe common item as indicated.
It's all in the same space
Yeah,
here?
well, it's only one space in there, right?
Yeah.
You just found the tool shed, man. You get the tools.
Oh, look at
like
this.
A piece of lumber is wedged against the hole in the wall. Place the 2x4 common item as indicated.
Can I spend one action to pick all this stuff up?
Yes. And you're going to get hit by the investigator with the most items. Has to do a check of this.
Yeah, but then I'll get back to you and then we can trade off whatever works for who.
A pile of books has been left on the work counter. Place a search token as indicated. It's just a manual for the tools.
Yeah.
You may move one space into the explored area.
Yeah.
You have a light source, so you don't have to worry about the darkness.
Correct. That is the
Take his stuff and run.
I know, right?
So you could interact with him. You know you're done your turn, right?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
The man mops his brow with a blood-stained handkerchief. So you can ask, who are you? But go to where I'm going here. So I'm going to interact with this thing. Something shiny has been abandoned in a large pile of upturned dirt. You crouch next to the mound of dirt, only to find yourself eye to eye with a chittering, angry squirrel. You attempt to shoo it away, conscious of its small, sharp teeth. Whenever I have to mess with animals in this game, it never turns out good for me. But my influence is 4, so we'll see. Hopefully I get 1 success. One success. I'm not gonna.
You could reroll if there's no monsters or anything.
Yeah,
right now.
let's try it. So I got 1 success. Let's just reroll. Nope. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Your hand waves too closely to the squirrel. In an instant, its jaws have locked around one of your knuckles. Suffer 1 face-down damage. You dislodge the squirrel, and it scampers off, leaving you with a throbbing hand and the opportunity to search the mound of dirt. Gain the 45 automatic item, then discard this search token. So it's another ranged firearm here for 4.
Lots of weapons.
Yeah. It's going to get out of control with zombies, I'm telling you. And now zombie squirrels are going to be a thing. Or maybe that was a zombie squirrel, now I'm going to turn into a zombie. Who knows?
Maybe.
It's a pet cemetery over here. Okay, so I just interact with that token. That was it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go here, and then my third, I'm going to look at this one. Rusted metal door leads into the side room of the chapel. I'm going to explore it. It looks as though someone has converted whatever this room used to be into storage. Surgical instruments, bandages, and other medical supplies have been hastily stocked here. Discard this Explorer token and place the medical storage tile and a door as indicated. Ooh. Got Nobulus here, ripping up dead bodies and trying to splice and dice them together.
What is it called? The medical storage?
Medical storage. Aim for the head, yes.
Medical storage, sorry.
Zombie doctor.
Hey, tiles.
That's fine. Okay, this goes away.
Okay.
You need to grab a door. You need to put a door in there.
Yep.
All right, boxes are piled high against the walls. Place the search token as indicated. Someone has left a light in the storage room. Place the candles common as indicated. I'm going to get that for sure. I think darkness is going to come in trouble later. Especially if we're separate. A door leads to another room of the chapel. Place an explore token as indicated. Several large barrels could be braced against the door. Place a barricade as indicated. You may move one space into the explored area. Sure.
You do still have one more movement point. Because you only move from here to here, so you could move one more.
Sure. I'll move one more. Although, let me just check this one. Yeah, I don't care. All right.
That.
Well, let's...
Quiet. Nothing to see.
For a moment, all you can hear is the pounding of your own heart. No immediate effects. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
A shambling figure becomes visible in the night. Spawning a zombie is indicated.
We should have known and just prepared all the zombies off to the side already.
It's okay. Part of the fun. One zombie. Two zombie. Oh, that's a witch. Looks like a zombie.
Zombie witch?
I don't know. I don't know how many zombies there even are. There's too many of these guys. Oh well, I got two here, but if we need more, whatever. All right, so let's put one. One a zombie. Okay, here's our other zombie. Use that little red symbol. The front of the chapel is beset by a walking corpse. Spawn a zombie is indicated. Oh, there's definitely
a third one in there.
There's definitely three. I saw that coming.
Oh man.
Here's one.
Okay. Here.
One hand thrusts out from the shallow grave as a creature claws its ways from the ground. Spawn a zombie as indicated. Shambling dead have appeared at Hangman's Hill. Discover the source of the zombies and stop whoever or whatever has risen them. Alright, so zombie the regular zombie moves one space towards the nearest investigator within range. Then it attacks the investigator in space who has suffered the most damage. No investigator in range?
Nope.
The zombie moves one space towards the nearest investigator. Okay, the zombie with the red moves one space towards the nearest investigator, then attacks none in range. So he moves one space towards the nearest investigator.
No, and then he'll move towards me?
Yep.
I will move him here.
I'm gonna do a horror check with the regular one. The corpse head turns in your direction. Its milk white eyes, empty of humanity, suffer 2 face down horror, but will negates. You suffer 1 or more horror. You see the faces of your loved ones in a mind's eyes. Similarly transform. Flip 2 horror face up.
You have a reroll. Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, well, a monster's attacking me, but this is just a horror check, so it's not the same. Yeah, I'll just take a horror face down at least.
Yeah, but then if you took one,
Yep, flip it face up.
Yep.
Oh, gain a clue, then flip this card face down.
Oh!
Yeah. Terrible truths. Resolve immediately. That's crazy. There's good ones in here? I did not know that.
So
now I want to take horror all the time.
Yeah, keep having them flip up.
Flip up my
other horrors.
Yeah, that's great. I'll take all the horror. I'll never die. It'll be great. Sounds like a solid strategy to me.
I think that's it. I also hate that it said all clear or all no effect, and then all these zombies popped up. That wasn't really no effect. Like it says for the Mythos phase, this all good. This has no effect.
Yeah, but that's the first step. That usually punishes somebody, the investigator with this, or whoever's close to this, or people standing outside, or that didn't hurt us. So there's 3 steps. This is why I hate this game during the Mythos phase, It drives me nuts because there's 3 different stages of like things happening to you, but like you can only do so much on your turn against them, and it's just like the numbers don't match up to me. So it's like you're just getting hit from 3 sides every time. You have the Mythos phase, whatever the hell that thing's the first part, and then you have the monsters attacking you. Then you have horror checks. Like, what the hell, man? Why do you need all that stuff?
Just to beat you
It's
down.
nuts.
Do you want to go first with the zombie, or do you want me to talk to this guy?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick this candles up.
Yep.
And then.
Or you can
untap
run.
Card. Thank you.
You can run if you like. It
nope,
seems that these zombies
I don't know if that
slow.
door opens. I'm not gonna waste my time finding out. So let me remember how to fight a monster in this game. I'm gonna attack with, I guess, a firearm. That's all I can do at range.
Firearm seems good against a zombie.
All right, agility. Looking for a 2 to pass.
Got it.
If you pass, one of your shots lands. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage. That is 4. Though it disgusts you to look closer at the fallen body, you cannot help but notice its extremities are covered in surgical incisions that have been neatly stitched back together. Gain 1 clue.
Oh, there you go.
This is helping us find out who's doing what around here.
I'll just put this over here.
Yep, we'll need those again.
Yeah, they're gonna come back for sure. Okay, so it was 2 actions.
All right, I will investigate this thing here, I think, if I can. Yep, let's explore the chapel. The west room of the chapel houses a large, dusty generator. Discard this Explore token and place the generator room tile and a door as indicated. Then place darkness in each space of the generator room. Good thing I picked up that candles.
Okay. Generator room is this way. Darkness.
Yep, all 3 spaces, or 4 spaces maybe. Yeah, 4.
And then we need a door.
A door, which
right
is
here. Okay.
Right. A locked chest against the far wall catches your attention. Place the search token as indicated.
A chest, you
How
say?
convenient. Shiny things in a chest on the left side of the map.
You went the right way, that's for sure.
A box of papers sits on a long workbench. Place the search token as indicated. Holy search tokens, Batman. A long workbench may contain other items of interest. Place the search token as indicated. An old book has been left in a bucket. Place the search token as indicated.
A book in a bucket.
An old door leads to the chapel. Place an Explore token as indicated.
I feel like they really want us to go here.
Yeah. You may move 1 space. Yeah, sure. So I picked up, I shot, and then I did Explore, so I'm done.
Yep. Okay, me?
Go nuts.
So I'm going to pick up all these items. So I'm going to pick them all up with 1 action.
Yep.
I'll pass them to you if we meet, meet
good.
up.
Whatever.
Then I will spend an action to talk to this man. Maybe we can get some.
All right. You want to ask who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I just want to get out of here. Emma asked for a favor on a personal project, but I never expected anything like this. Dead bodies becoming, well, not so dead. You want to ask who is Emma, what's going on, or cancel?
What's going on?
She is crazy. She has got all this strange equipment and the things she does with the corpses to bring them back. I hope the dead don't feel pain. Emma isn't bent on using this strange contraption to propel herself into the other planes of existence. These walking corpses power it somehow. But I do not know enough about Emma's work to tell you much more than that. Gain 1 clue. So she has a strange contraption. She's trying to propel herself into other planes of existence. And she's using walking corpses to power it somehow. So I bet we'll need to take this thing down, stop her somehow, like it's been telling us, I guess.
Yeah.
We know a little more now.
We gotta find her and... Okay.
Know a little more
now, if we click on him again, I don't know if I'm going to, but I do have another action.
You can ask who is Emma.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Emma Lynch. She is a research assistant in the chemistry department at the university. I am in the mathematics department myself, and when she asked for my help with a few formulas, I never imagined anything like this. She is obsessed. Listen, you have to stop what she is doing in the chapel. Gain 1 clue.
Okay, so we need to go to the chapel, which we already knew.
Listen, there is only one more thing I can tell you. She uses these strange switches to get her lab in the chapel. Oh, to get to her lab in the chapel. There are 2 switches. One in the graveyard and one in the generator room. Good thing we split up.
Okay.
But I do not know what you are supposed to do with them. That is all I know. Now, I am getting out of here before those things get me. Guard this person token.
Okay, so that was very, very
Definitely
helpful.
useful, yeah.
Awesome.
That can help us focus what we're doing.
That's getting blocked again.
Oh.
Got it. I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know,
that you're
I
getting
read along,
blocked,
I'm like,
but...
I'm lost there.
They're all
It's
having conversation
Have
amongst
a good
themselves.
time.
That's okay.
It's all
Say
good.
at Rob if you need us.
No, yeah. It's all good.
Okay.
We'll just run the show. They can chat in the audience. It's all good.
Okay. That is all.
I hear that song in my head now, Matt.
Yeah, because that was pick up items, talk twice. Yeah.
So we're both done?
We're both done.
The clues you have gathered disprove everything you once knew about the world. The Mythos event affects the investigator with the most clues.
Oh, me.
Yep. Mythos events, that's what it's called.
Yep.
Step 1 of punishing you. You review your notes, attempting to reconcile your new information with the world you remember. You're going to do a test of lore, looking for a 2 to pass.
Okay, my lore is 3. I did not use my lucky rabbit's foot yet, so
You
I got it.
If you pass, you determine that your past ignorance was understandable, but dangerous.
Okay.
Okay, so this zombie, no investigators within range, right?
Nope.
Moves 1 space.
Who's closest? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, the other one wants to move 1 space.
Yep, no.
No one in range.
1.
Yep.
Here,
Very
and then
slow
I'll
moving zombies.
Yeah, which is good.
Each investigator must resolve a horror check.
Nope.
Neither.
So far, so good.
Ottawa starts. Excited yet?
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
So I don't care about the thing in the bucket. I want to check the workbench. So I'm going to move 1. And then I'm going to pick one of these tokens to investigate here. Long workbench may contain other items of interest. Or box of papers sits on a long workbench. The other items. While poking through the items, you find something that will help you in your investigation. Gain the machete, common item. A waste of my time. Oh, but underneath the item, you find a lever.
There you go.
Hidden in a compartment.
Oh, you took too many.
Place. Well, why'd you give me so many?
I was sticking it out.
How dare you?
Sorry.
How dare you?
I'm running out of tokens here.
Place it. No, there's. How are you running out?
I only have 3 of these left.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there are
4.
a lot.
Because they're all on the board.
Find a lever. Okay, place an interact token. Sure.
Okay.
It is possible to switch it toward the east or the west, though the apparatus looks like it will cause a loud grinding sound.
Do you have an action?
I could, but I don't know if I want to.
You want to wait?
Well, the thing is, like, there's probably an answer somewhere which way to push it.
Yeah, 1 is to the east, 1 is to the west. Like, because there's 1 on this side, 1 on this side. But we just have to figure out which one is which. Because there's 2, I think. We have to...
Yeah. But this is asking me about the switch I'm standing in front of. Do I want to make it go to the... Do I want to switch it?
I understand.
Left or right, basically.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
But what does that have to do with the other switch?
Because maybe the other one is opposite.
Oh, maybe. But I'm just saying there's probably something, we played this game enough, there is something, some piece of information on this board right now, or in another room, that tells you which way it probably needs to go. The risk here is a 50-50 shot that I may switch it and a monster appears or something, or I get it correct.
Or you break it.
Or, yeah, who knows?
So maybe you have to search these papers that are in your space. Right, the papers on the desk, maybe?
I don't think I'm going to switch it yet. I am going to move 1. So the rest of my move action there. And then my third, I'm going to look at this thing here. Combination lock hangs from this chest.
Oh.
Try out a combination. You begin to fuss with the numbers on the combination lock. Tap to attempt the puzzle using observation, which is a 4. Oh, one of these. Here we go. Everyone get ready. So I have 4 shots at it right here. I don't really want to spend clue tokens on it, but...
You have time.
So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 to pick from and 5 spots to put them in.
Yep.
So the combination is probably written somewhere.
Maybe it's a bucket.
But we're just going to go... Find out if it uses all the numbers, I guess. We can, like, eliminate, right?
Mm-hmm. And then what number do you want to put a second time?
I don't know, just do a 4. So 4 of these should be here, and 2 are in the correct space.
Huh.
But putting in that other number...
So that doesn't even necessarily...
Yeah, this could mean that, like, the 2 4s are okay to be here, but one of these might not exist. Maybe that was a bad thing to even try.
Yeah, it would likely have been... We should have probably done all the same number.
I don't really want to waste...
No, but then you just get an idea of...
So I'm going to try... We were along, but we're in the wrong spot. 2 are in the right spot.
So what 2 do you think are in the right spot, and then go around them? You could do 1 at the end.
But one of these things doesn't belong here. So it could be just like the 4.
Could be the second 4. It instead could be kind of another number. Like you could do 1.
Like I want to keep it similar to what I did.
Oh, but this... But we don't
I know.
Yeah, okay.
So which 2? 2 of them in the right spot. Let's try this. Try this. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
So I have all the right numbers. They're just not in the right spot. But so...
But 1 is in the right spot, right?
Yeah, 1... I left 2 of them in the same position. So one of those was correct.
Yeah, one of those is right.
And something I moved was correct, which was probably one of the 4s.
Yep.
But now I have the proper...
And probably the one. It's probably 4 and 1. Either one of the ones. I don't know which one.
No, but only one thing is correct. So it couldn't be a 1 is in the correct spot.
You're right.
So either the 2 or the 3 is in the correct spot. Let's just guess the 2 for now. Okay. Then I need to put a 3 in here somewhere. And
no, I would put the 3
yeah,
at
I know.
the end.
A 1's at the front. That was the correct one. Yeah, one and maybe 2, or 1 and 3 were correct.
Oh, so a 4 goes on one of those 2 ends. Right? Because 2 were correct down on the first one, which is probably one of...
Oh, the 4 was correct.
One of them, but I don't know which one. So the 4 and the 3 could have to flop, but we'll find out in a minute. And now,
so it was 1 and 4 were probably correct, and not 2 and 3. So maybe it's like this.
No.
This.
No, because...
Why? Tell me.
Because if 1 and 4 is correct on the first one, 1 is not in the same spot. Oh, I see. You're saying the correct number. Sorry.
Oh, boy. All right.
Sorry.
Gotta watch out what other people say. Oh, 3, 2, 1, 1, 4, Matt's saying. 3, 2... That could work. That could work. But yeah.
But you could try yours.
I'll try mine right now. I'll try Matt's after. So yeah. So Matt's saying... So if 2 of them in the right spot now...
Which is back to the 1 and the 4.
Probably, yep. Think 1 and the 4?
I don't know.
They're the only things the same with the first one. Yeah. So I think it is 1 and 4 in the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 and 4 in the right spot.
Okay.
So based on this, we just gotta...
3 has to be second.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, because it wasn't right ever.
Yeah.
So this is the last spot for that.
2 has to be second last.
Yeah.
And what's the other number we're missing? Another 1.
Oh, what the heck?
Only 2 are right.
What is
1,
happening?
3, 1, 2, 4. That's what we just did.
3, 1, 2, 4. That's what I would. Yeah.
That's what we just did.
Okay. But I've tried 4 times.
Oh, Serenity, now I thought that was right.
Unless I spin a clue to do one more.
Unless
I
we're
would do
wrong
one more.
with the ones that were in the right spots. Unless it was like the 2 and the 4 that were in the right spot and that 1 is wrong. No, because... Oh, it could be still, because as we're moving numbers around, we're putting the 1s in the different spaces. Like the 4, I think at the end is consistent, and I think that's right. That second one. So if it's the...
Hey,
what if the correct one's in the correct spot on the very bottom one is the 2 and the 4?
I don't think
then
Brian. No, I'm just reading the chats. Sorry, Brian, your second one, no way it could be that, because look at the first one we guessed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Then that would be
enough, right?
You have 4 similar with my first guess, but only 2 of them were in the correct spot. So your second one, definitely it can't be that.
So here's my thinking.
And your first guess, Brian, it can't be that either, because in the last guess I just made, I have 1, 3, 1 already there. Oh, 2. Oh,
he said at the very same time. Like we did that, and then we looked up, and he said it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
But now I'm thinking that the 2 is correct and the 4 is correct, because then if we look at the second line, only 1 is correct, which I believe is the 2. Then we look up at the top one, or the third one, the 4 is correct. Something else is right, so maybe it's the 3 or the 1. Then we come back up to the top, and the 1 is correct and the 4 is correct. I really think it's 1, 2, something, something, 4.
It doesn't start with 1, because your first statement you said for the very bottom guess was
right.
2 and 4 are right, or 3 and 4 are right, or whatever you said, but you never said the 1 was right.
You're right. Unless the third one is right, because that's never been in that space. So it could be 3, 2, 1.
All saying try 3, 1, 2, 1, 4. Does that work with what we see here?
3.
We can rule that out or not.
1.
So what 2 numbers from Paul's guess are correct in the first one? That's what you have to look. So we can start eliminating it based on the information we have 4 times.
Just the last one. Just the 4.
So it can't be what Paul's saying, because in the very first guess at the bottom row, you don't have 2 numbers that are in the correct position based on what my first guess was. Yeah. So that's what we have to do. Any guesses you guys have, or we have, we need to run it through each line based on the info we have. We just process of elimination, and we can see if it matches or not. If your guess can't pass through, I don't want to waste a clue token to do another guess. But I will guess if we can come up with a number right now that matches and at least satisfies these 4 test conditions. Thias says...
Okay, so here...
Yeah, I know the next clue. That's why I don't want to look at any other clues. I just don't care. I will leave this room without looking at any clues. No, I'm just joking.
Okay, so 1, 4, 1, 3, 2. 1, 4...
No,
nope.
There's not 2.
Because there's not 2 in the bottom row that would match.
Yeah,
that.
The very first guess, Matthias, yours doesn't line up with that very bottom guess that I made, the first one. But 2 of those numbers are in the correct spot. I know, I don't want to find out. I'll lose my mind. I kind of don't want to waste a clue, but I will if we can, like, find something that satisfies it. No, that just passes all these tests. All right, so... Pick. So if you say 3 and 4, 3 in the middle, the last 4.
I think the last 4 is correct.
Okay, let me go through it.
Yeah.
3 in the middle, a 4 at the end. Let's just take 2 numbers from the first guess.
Yep.
And say they're correct. And let's start walking them up to the next line. So if I bring up, what is the same? 2, 3. So it can't be.
No, it could be the 3.
No, because the 2 is in the same spot. So we would still have 2 correct. So it fails.
No, but if the 2 is incorrect. If right now we're saying only the 3 and the 4 are correct, we bring the 3 and the 4 up, which we didn't. We only brought the 3 up. Only 1 is correct now. So we can eliminate that it's not the 2, which we already know.
Oh yeah, it might not be the 3 also.
Right.
That doesn't really help.
I think it's the 4 is the last number. I mean, that could still be wrong.
Then you go.
And if
So we could probably even ignore that, the second guess, and just looking at, there's 2 correct in multiple situations.
right, and the only consistent thing is the 1 and the 4, because if you look at the 1 and the 4 on the bottom,
Yep.
and then if you look at the 1 and the 4 on
yeah,
the second
true.
one,
The starting
then,
1 and the final 4.
Yeah, because we mixed up all those other numbers and it didn't change anything. Now the other thing.
So hold on, let me just put those in so we can visualize. And then, so this one, the 2, the 3, or the 1 are correct. But here, if that's the case, none of these are in the correct order.
Which is why I thought it was.
And none of these are in the correct order, if that's the way we're going. So the 2 has been in all 3 positions, the 1 has been in all 3 positions, and the 3 has been in all 3 positions. So that doesn't make any kind of sense either. Yeah, it does. So the 3... No, it could. One of these 3 is in the right position right here.
So then my theory of 1 and 4 is not correct. Because in that last guess we've made, only 2 are correct. Oh, you're right. Right. Okay, so it could be 1, 2.
1, 4, 3, 2, 4. Let's see if that satisfies it.
You can put it in, but I don't think so.
1?
Because
no, it wouldn't be the. We have all the right numbers, Jim and Brian. So there can't be another 4 because we have all 5 numbers are correct. We just need to put them in the right order.
Yeah. So and it can't be 1,
Yeah, there's
3.
no second 4. There can't be a second 4. That doesn't work.
Yeah, because on that last row we did a 1, 3, and a 4, so it can't be that. But I think it's 2 is next.
So you're saying the 2 could be correct on this line.
Yep.
And that's only correct 1.
Yep.
So if that's the case, but then.
Oh, you're right.
It can't be, 1 can't be here.
1 can't be at the.
Yeah, because it would have been correct here. But it could be a 1 there.
So then it wouldn't be 2, though. 2 wouldn't be correct.
Yeah, this is.
So maybe the 1 and the 4 is not correct.
So if the 1 and 4 aren't correct, what is the one that's correct between these 2? That's
the 2?
If it's the 2. And the 2, then it's a 2 and a 3, but that doesn't make sense because then it'd be 2, 2, and 3.
And what if it's the 2 is correct and the 4 is correct? But then we go up 1.
Zumi says, hold on, let's do Gazumi's. I just want to look at some of the chat because they've been spending time going through it and we're like looping around going crazy. I'm getting confused. 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. So out of the first row, that would tell me that the 1 and the first 4 are correct. So if we bring that to the next line, only 1 is correct, which could be the 1 at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, that passes. Then this one says 2 are correct, which would be the 1. And that the 2. The 1 and the 2. Okay, that works. And the next one, the 1 and the 3.
Oh, and the 4 though. Oh,
no.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
This might be right. I think this is right.
Who's this? Gazumi's guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a clue. This is my only guess, and I'm giving up on this thing. Here we go.
Okay.
Clue spent.
Let's see, Gazumi.
Boom.
Whoa, good for you. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
It only took us and the whole chat, but that's good.
That's expected.
That's good.
I'm fine with that. That's great. With a loud click, the toolbox's lid pops open. Inside, you find a collection of aged and stained photographs of a man, a woman, and their son. They pose stiflingly, and on the reverse of one of the photographs is written a short note. My dearest Emma, come visit soon. Your favorite nephew is feeling ill, and I think his aunt could raise his spirits. Edith sends her love. Your affectionate brother, Walter. Gain the photographic evidence unique item and 2 clues.
Oh, there you go.
And discard the search token.
Okay.
Yeah, nice one.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Jim guessed it too, but like
Oh,
right after
right
Kazumi.
after.
Yeah. That's why I was like, okay, they both came to that conclusion. That saves us time from keep running through it again and again, switching numbers around. Like, we can use the hive mind to it. That's all good. All right, interesting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, yes.
All right. So what is this? That is my turn, I think.
Okay, so me?
I moved. I searched that. Then I used my other move and then searched that. And this is gone.
Okay. I will move. I'll come out here and I will fire on the zombie using... Well, my pickaxe is... He's a 4, right? Okay, I think I will use the pickaxe, which is my highest... Oh,
A heavy weapon?
Bladed weapon or heavy weapon?
Heavy weapon, I think.
Yeah.
I think it usually hits harder.
Okay, heavy weapon. Let's see. On
Alright.
the zombie.
You slam your weapon into your opponent's gut. Then, bring it around in a crushing overhead swing. Strength, looking for 2 to pass.
All right, strength is 4. Whoa. I will reroll 1 die. Whoa. I will... If I get 2, what will it do? Just
If you pass, you feel bones crunch beneath your below. The monster suffers damage equal to weapons damage plus your test result.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 for my ability, which will convert 2.
Oh, nice.
Which will then do 5.
Though it disgusts you to look closer at the fallen body, you cannot help but notice its extremities are covered in surgical incisions that have been neatly stitched back together. Gain 1 clue.
Okay. So I still have 1 more movement point because I only moved out 1. I will move here. I really feel like the trigger or lever or whatever we need for that is in here.
Yeah, it is in that cemetery, so you need to...
So I will move 1 more. So this is my 3rd action just to move, and I'll just wait there till...
You don't want to check this one? They're all like different gravestones and stuff, so... But I don't know.
I mean, I could check.
This appears newer than the rest and has fresh flowers set by the marker. So maybe this one. Let's read. This stone tomb dominates the yard. And this one says amount of fresh dirt does not match the aged grave marker. So these just mean she could have dug up bodies, but maybe the switch is hidden in one of those. I don't know.
True. I actually could, instead of moving, I could search this one. Then
That's
on my
why
next
I was
turn.
kind of saying let's read the tokens before you decide what you're going to do.
You're right.
All right. So you want to search?
Yeah.
You take a closer look at the name on the gravestone and find no dates or epitaph. Only the name Walter Lynch has been carved into the stone. Gain 1 clue, then discard the search token.
Okay, that's then.
All right. So, it's us?
Yep.
The silence is suddenly broken. This mythos event affects the investigator in an outdoor space with the lowest will. I have 3.
3, but I'm outside. You're in.
Oh, so it's you for sure. Right. A strange and worrisome sound trills from nearby. Lord, pass it up 2.
Okay, my lore's 3. Ooh, I fail.
If you fail, the sound is unknowable and seems to come from all around. You suffer 2 face-down horror and become restrained.
No, yeah, this is not once per turn, so I will spend... Oh, I can't. Yep, so sorry, I fail. So I suffer face-down horror.
And become restrained.
And I become restrained.
Alright, so that zombie, no investigators within range. It's going to move 1 space towards the closest, which I think is still me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So restrained is you cannot move voluntarily.
Yep.
I have to just stand there.
Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. Nobody. Okay, come on. And Bernardo's here. Greetings from within. Oh man, I can't even. I'm not even gonna attempt it.
Whoa. Cthulhu.
Yeah, something Cthulhu's relay. Something. I know relay. He's one of the monsters in that Arkham Horror like final hour. We have that guy, right? He's one of the bosses or something.
Yeah, like that's
which
not
is probably
English.
one of the bosses in like every FFG like Cthulhu type game. Or
yeah.
Okay, so I'll just go first. Great. Let me just check out what this red thing is up here. Door leads to the chapel. No, I'm going to move one, and I'm going to look at these papers on the desk, which will tell us the combination to that box. A box of papers. Sure, let's search it. The papers in the box are a combination of star charts, pages covered in alien languages, and page after page of long chemical equations. It is hard to tell what is useful among the clutter. Let's use our observation of 4. We get 2 successes. You find neat annotations on the various information. Strung together, you realize the batteries referred to in some documents are equivalent to the animated corpses referred to in others. Furthermore, you find reference over and over again to the machine. Suffer 1 face-down horror and gain 1 clue, then discard this search token. So the batteries, we know that she powers the machine with the zombies.
Yeah.
We already kind of got that from the guy, but this is another way to kind of get hints at that.
So
I'm going to interact with this.
Right.
I'm going to switch it west. As you move the lever, your skin crawls as the sound of metal grating against metal splits through the quiet night. You have set the switch to the west. No immediate effect.
Is that wrong?
Well, no, you probably have to switch yours too.
Okay.
And if we get the right combination of the two, I don't know. I just did that. So I've moved, did that. I will move. Yeah, I will stay there.
Okay. Oh, I can flip this up. This is true. Okay, so because I cannot move voluntarily, I'm going to just explore this token. Let's at least close this.
The side door leads to the chapel. You hear a loud clattering from within.
Ooh.
The chapel is simply decorated, covered in a thick layer of dust and filled with worn furniture. The floor vibrates lightly, and you hear a low mechanical hum coming from below the floor. Place the chapel tile as indicated, and discard all explore tokens leading to it.
Okay. This way.
Kanji, the betrayer is here. Hello, Kanji.
Hello.
No, Kanji never really betrayed anybody.
No, Tyrell betrayed him.
Tyrell, Greyjoy, even a little Stark at the end. It was yeah. Kanji did what he had to do.
He did what he could.
He did what he could. He learned more about the game, though. That's what was important. You definitely learned more about that game. I know you did.
What is it? Never trust Tyrell?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But if you're Tyrell, what do you do?
I'm just kidding.
You have to trust somebody.
I know. I'm just joking.
No, what Kanji needs to do is now take that game and load up, play some skirmishes against like either easy and or medium mix of AI bots, and just play a 6-player game a few times, try different houses and stuff. You're ready to play again? I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're like, this is what my plan is this time. It is tough being Lannister, though. I know it. Lannister's pretty hard in the 6-player setup on the board.
Yeah.
I just know that. But you got to be careful, because Greyjoy is really good with the ships. And if Greyjoy comes at you and you're not backed up by Tyrell, you're going to have a sad time.
Yeah, you have to have real alliances with Lannister, I've found.
Yeah, you do, definitely. And then eventually Baratheon comes across and you're bumping with them. And, yeah. All right, got the chapel tile.
Mm-hmm.
Someone stands in the center of the room holding a bloodied scalpel. Several detached limbs lay at her feet. What did Emma set it to again? The woman mumbles to herself. Northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast? I'm not sure. She wrote it down in her journal. On occultist as indicated. So her journal says which direction, so obviously it is a mix of 2, so you're going to find north and south on yours.
Yep.
Just cultist, right?
Yeah.
Not cultist leader?
No, just the cultist. Where did we... Was there somewhere that was a journal?
No, we might not have found it yet. Maybe it's buried somewhere. Maybe it's this book. It's this book in the bucket. I thought about moving back there, but the zombie's right there.
Book in the bucket.
It's the book in the bucket. We'll find it. Okay. Following her gaze, you glance upward and realize she is standing beneath a trap door. Place an Explorer token as indicated. An old necklace has been left on the dusty floor. Place the Holy Cross common item as indicated. A crumpled ball of paper lies on the floor. Place a search token as indicated. An old shotgun has been left on the altar. Place a search token as indicated. Something has been hastily shoved into a side table drawer. Place a search token as indicated. A door leads out into the front entryway of the chapel. Place an Explorer token as indicated.
I wonder.
The chapel's heavy pews could be useful if pushed up against the doors. Place barricades as indicated. 2 barricades. One on the right, one on the left. Right, bottom right, one on the top left. We're going to get in the chapel and hold it down while we're getting slammed. You may move 1 space in the explored area. That's a may, and you can move because it's...
Yeah, I know.
I think you're allowed to do that if you want.
I'm just thinking if I move in, then I could potentially search the 1 token in my space and then just move back. Because I have a feeling the journal actually might be in here.
Holy cross, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going to use that because I can't move voluntarily. I don't want to waste my whole turn. I'd rather do some things.
That looks like this costs someone an arm and a leg. Oh, no worries, Bernard. No worries. It's all good. No worries.
It was a
you
lot
never
of
have
fun,
to apologize.
Yes. Yeah,
it's all good.
It was a lot of fun. Okay, so I did move I moved in there because I cannot move voluntarily. That moved me in. Then I will search this token just so I can do something.
Crumpled ball of paper lies on the floor. You want to look at that?
Yeah.
You try to peel apart the crushed paper without ripping it. Agility test. Go.
Oh, agility of 5.
Bernardo just got the game Cthulhu Death May Die. It's similar to Mansion Madness, but more combative. I think it's better. We ordered that thanks to you guys voting on Patreon. I think that was number 3 game voted on. We're placing an order with our local game retailer recently. We put a poll on Patreon. Our supporters and producers voted. Nemesis won. We got that. It came in. And then we ordered Pandemic Legacy Season 0. And the 3rd place was Cthulhu Death May Die. So we ordered that also. So once Pandemic Legacy Season 0 actually arrives in Canada and comes out of pre-order status, it will ship with Cthulhu Death May Die. So we will get that. I'm assuming Mel will probably paint some of that too. Since it definitely has better miniatures, I would assume since it's a come on game, has better miniatures than this game does. And we'll definitely play it on the channel sometime in the future. So that is awesome that you got that, Bernardo. So you play yours, and then when we play ours, you come with tips.
Yeah.
Come and bring the tips.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so Jim is saying that he doesn't think I can move.
Oh, what does it say?
So it says you cannot move voluntarily.
Oh, so yeah, that was a voluntary move. Yeah, you weren't being pushed or. Okay.
So just cancel this one.
That makes sense.
And we won't actually look at what it says. It doesn't get rid of it. If it does, I'll just. Okay, good.
All right, we'll just continue, Phil.
So then I can't do anything for my turn, so that will be the end of my turn. I will discard Restrained. That's it.
For both of us?
Yep.
The walls of the room seem to close in. This mythos event affects the investigator within range of the fewest. Walls of the room seem to close in. This mythos event affects the investigator within range of the fewest spaces. Confined.
Yeah.
No. In my spaces. Oh no, you definitely are outdoors. You have more spaces, so it's me. Yeah, it's definitely me. I'm in a big room too, and it's like, nope. If this is like the room I was looking for, that it affects somebody who's in like a little hallway or whatever. You're forced to crouch and shuffle. Suffer 1 horror, but will negates. I roll 3. Got it. Then I become stunned. Great. So like only can move 1 space or 1. You cannot perform more than a single action during your turn.
Oh, these are so annoying. Especially when we're only playing 2 players.
So we got to house rule this because this is the problem. If we have 3 actions a turn and you have something that's not letting you move at all, I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, because technically you should be able to do stuff
But
in
it's
your
like you're
areas.
losing an action for your next turn. Get it? But I guess whatever. Who cares? This sucks not performing more than a single action.
So for this one,
So
you feel
should
like
I
you
just
should be able to
lose-
do 2, and you
Yeah,
just
I feel
lose
like
one
do we
action?
just lose one action?
Yeah, that's fair.
Because then this is like making this card really strong, losing 2 actions.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because you would only normally lose 1 normally.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, stun should lose 1 action. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like it's way too powerful, but with our house rule and stuff, but we'll see. Oh,
there.
fun times. A shambling figure becomes visible at night. Spawn a zombie is indicated. Okay, so this is the first zombie that was there. He can move.
Not 1.
Yeah, so he'll move 1, and then he's within range. What?
But then he can't target you. Then attacks.
Yeah, because he's just a melee guy, right?
Yeah, so he can't.
But I am within range though, so I am being attacked. He moved. I'm within range. I'm within 3 spaces away.
Yeah, so there's 3. So do we say no investigator in the space? Because you're within range, but you're not in the space.
I don't know how it works in this game. There's no like, they don't need an arrow symbol to hit the next space. They just do, I think.
It doesn't have range.
No, they don't have range in this game. There is, read it. The zombie moves 1 space towards the nearest investigator within range. Oh, I wasn't within range. I see. Then it attacks the investigator within in its space with the fused clues. Okay, so there is no one within range. Is what I need to click again. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was range on the attack, not on the move.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
But you were thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm fine. The zombie move 1 space. Yeah. This is a problem playing Lord of the Rings at the same time you play Mansion of Madness. It confuses the crap out of me because they both are kind of different. The cultist moves up to 2 spaces to be within range of as many investigators as possible.
So 1.
Yeah, see, this guy attacks an investigator within range.
Yes, not in their space.
That's what I thought you were saying. It was saying. So,
yeah, sorry. So this one's gonna come out to me because for 1, 2, he can be at me, or for 1, yeah, he. Oh, he has. Or he could. Nope, he can come here and be in. I think. Sure.
Well, we choose. If both are.
Well, you have a zombie in your neighborhood. I'll take it.
Yeah, but we could have chose. That's all. And it attacks the investigator in range with the highest strength. The cultist reveals an amulet that emits a beam of light that pierces into your eyes. You lose track of reality, and horrifying visions manifest before you. For wit, and you're looking for 2 to pass.
I'll reroll first. Hope that was I know. I got it.
If you pass, you block the tormenting visions. The zombie moves 1 space towards the nearest investigator within range. No one within range. 1 space. I'm within range of this guy. A horror check of the red zombie. A harsh scraping gasp seems to emerge from the corpse's chest. It might be simply gases escaping, or perhaps the remnants of shambling corpses. The shambling corpse's final screams. Suffer 2 horror, but will negates. Yeah. Yeah. Vent it.
I'll do a horror check against the cultist.
The cultist whispers a message that only you can hear. Your friends seek to slay you. Wit, you need 1 to pass. Or will.
Sorry, yep.
Will, not wit in this game. Will.
Oh.
It's a chest fart, yes. 3, yeah, definitely pass. If you pass, you ignore the lies.
Perfect.
Chest fart. I was thinking in my head, and I'm like, no, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this kind of thing here.
Leave it to Matt.
He's farting out of his incisions.
Okay.
Right. Well, I can perform 2 actions. I just want to shoot at a zombie.
Yep, you go ahead.
And see if I kill him on the first shot, then I move or something. I want to go to that book, so that's my goal. Then maybe I find out the direction of this switch. I don't want to leave this switch. You
And
need to find your switch, but we also need to know, is it southwest? See you later, Celtic. Thanks a lot. Good luck in your game.
Yeah, have fun tonight.
PG 18 plus. All right, so I will attack this guy with my ranged weapon, firearm. Agility 4. Yeah, it will kill him. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because these zombies have given clues.
Actually,
every
let me
time.
do a reroll
Okay.
first. Yeah,
You
it
still
doesn't
spend
matter.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
because these zombies have been given clues, so potentially.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yep, same thing as before. Gain a clue. Yep.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay. He's gone. So now we'll just move to here by the bucket, the book in the bucket, and that's it. That's my turn.
That's that. Okay, I will attempt to
And
fire.
now I'm no longer stunned.
I'll do it. I will attempt to fire on the cultist. Space. Okay, cultist, please. I will attack with. Do I think a spell is better or a pickaxe?
It's still a human.
Still a human, so we're going with pickaxe. Heavy weapon, please.
A blood fury consumes you, and you swing madly at your enemy with a strength test. Roll 2 additional dice if you have suffered 3 or more damage.
Oh, I've suffered none. That sucks. Okay, well,
Monster suffers damage equal to your test result only. So.
Okay, which is 3. So I just.
No, your test result.
Oh, my test result. Sorry.
So
So I'm rolling 4
is.
die.
Yeah.
3, which is exactly what I need.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Move that jerk face. You gave a clue or anything.
Nope, that's fine. Okay, then I will move for my second action here, and I will search for my third.
The middle tombstone?
The middle tombstone. I think it is.
Inside, you find the tomb to be empty except for something strange. Gain the crowbar common item, then discard the search token. Yes, yeah, oh, there it is. Underneath the item, you find a lever hidden in a compartment. Place an interact token as indicated. Have you heard journals hidden in this grave also? It is possible to switch it toward the north or the south, though the apparatus looks like it will cause a loud grinding sound.
How many actions?
Okay, so maybe I'll find some info before you do.
Yeah.
And we're done?
Yep. What did you do, West?
Tommy Muldoon thinks he sees a shadowy creature. I should look that up, though, before my turn. Tommy Muldoon thinks he sees a shadowy creature stalking towards him. I'm going to do a wit test. Or will. Will. Looking for a pass with 3 dice. I've already re-rolled.
Have you?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I wasted it when I had it. Okay. If I fail, he panics and runs, screaming from the predator. He suffers 2 horror, then moves 2 spaces away from the graveyard.
I think you can't get any farther, can you? Like, this space is not farther than this space.
Yeah, but this space is.
Oh, you're right.
Then this space isn't. So, like, I think I just kind of go here.
Yeah. And you have to suffer
2 horror. No additional effect. Flip the card face down. Roll 1 fewer die while resolving an observation test. Keep it face up. So I have 4 horror.
And your bandages get rid of damage only. You have nothing to get
face
rid of.
down damage only. All right, here you go. Another zombie. You want to grab that red token again? One hand thrusts out from a shallow grave as a creature claws its ways from the ground. Spawn a zombie is indicated. Yeah, maybe if you cleared that gravestone, maybe they stop spawning from there.
Okay, I'll try.
But I don't know. This one spawned from here, but I don't know if the chain thing that was on the ground, maybe that would have helped. Like, it feels like maybe you could turn off the spawning. I don't know. I'm not sure, though. The corpse catches a scent of blood and suddenly charges with a terrifying fervor. The zombie moves 2 spaces towards the investigator within range, who has suffered the most damage. No investigators within range.
No, he can get you for 2.
No.
1, 2.
I'm not within range, though. I'm through a door, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Careful in this game with that. The zombie moves 1 space towards the nearest investigator. Okay, now the new zombie You are within range.
Yep. So
Yep. Then attacks. Boom. Will suffer 3 damage, but agility negates.
all right. Agility of 5, and they have not used my reroll yet.
Whoa.
2, 3. Got it.
Okay, so some horror checks. I'll do mine here. This guy. The corpse picks at its face, and suddenly its rotting eyeball comes loose and hangs by a thread of viscera. A gray fluid dribbles from the open socket. Suffer 2 horror, but will +1 negates.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, so I'll take another horror. So I'm at 5, maybe more here. Resolve immediately. Drop 2 random items and flip this card face down. These are all items, not spells. All the same. Nope, they're not the same back. So let's just do. I don't know. I'll mix them up and.
You want me to like?
Nope, I got it. So I'm just gonna roll, go from left to right. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 45 automatic is 1. Up here. And I'll just mix them up a bit. Whatever. Roll again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also drop the machete. Okay.
Okay. And me, I will go against.
The sounds you can handle. It's the smell that you cannot stand. Will, looking for a 2 to pass.
All right. Will of 3. I got it. If you pass, I have to flip 1 or face up.
Yep.
Remember if I know these or not.
Whatever.
So I'll just do this. Resolve immediately, no additional effect. Flip this card. Okay.
Oh, you want me to do the bucket first
Yes,
before you
yes.
flip? If that's even her journal. 1. And interact.
Do you care for your items or you want to grab them?
No, I don't want to waste an
Okay.
action. But maybe I shoot on him first, actually. Yeah, let me shoot on the zombie first. Build, you looking for 2 to pass. 4. I'm just gonna spend 2.
You'll get 1 back, so hopefully.
If you pass, you bring all your focus and bear fire with unerring accuracy. Monster suffers damage equal to weapons damage plus your test result, which is 6. But your foe falls. You're surprised to find whatever another clue. Sweet. Okay. That. Then I'm gonna move. Then I'm gonna interact with bucket book thingy. An old book has some blueprints, and some blueprints have been left in a bucket. Yeah, this is definitely like the plans to her device or whatever. So we'll find out this switch thing maybe. You pull the book from the old container. The inside cover notes its owner as Emma Lynch. The blueprints look like some sort of machine, though you have never seen anything that resembles its shape. Gain the old journal unique item and 1 clue. Thanks.
Perfect. So you just got both those clues back here.
Okay. Then discard this search token. An investigator holding the journal may read it by interacting with it in the app. So I shot, I moved, I interacted. I can move 1 more, which I will just move to here. And
okay.
That.
Okay. So I will attempt to fire on the zombie in my space using the pickaxe. Which, sorry, is a heavy weapon.
Strength, looking for 2 to pass.
Strength.
You duck low and sweep your weapon toward your enemy's legs.
All right, rolling 4. I got 1. Is it, what do I get here? Pass.
Monster sword damage equal to your test result plus 1.
Yeah, so I want to pass so I can kill it. So I will spend 1 clue, which will turn
both into.
So that is 6. 7.
No. Test result plus 1.
Oh, test result
which
plus 1.
Which you made it 3.
So
plus
4.
1 is 4.
Yeah.
No cheating.
No, sorry, I thought it was.
So it disgusts you to look closer at the fallen body. Cannot help but notice the extremities are covered in blah, 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 blah. Gain 1 clue.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay, so I want to wait on this, so I'm going to actually move, and we'll try to take this.
And interact with this?
Yeah.
A mound of fresh dirt does not match the aged grave marker. You attempt to push aside a large portion of the dirt. Strength. Roll 2 additional dice if you have the shovel common item.
I do.
Yes.
So I'm rolling 4.
Get digging.
Plus 2.
Get digging.
6 die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa.
I'll re-roll. Let's re-roll. Because I got no zombies or anything.
Are you joking? You think you need, like, you need 6 successes?
I don't know.
You think really?
No, 5 is good.
Wow, you're going to waste an effect when you rolled 5 successes.
Well, that's the end of my turn. There's no... Oh, yeah, I guess we never know what's going to pop up. You're right.
What does your item do?
Reroll.
Once per round. You know the round includes the mythos phase, right?
Yeah, but I'm looking and I'm like,
where
it's
we're
all
having
good.
mythos events, being attacked, horror checks.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'll stick with the 5.
Holy crap. You see this? We're sitting there at the end of the game. Oh, I have no clues left. I have no abilities. I don't know what to do.
I wasn't going to spend clue, just the
No,
reroll.
but you're still going to waste stuff that you could use later in the round. Whoops. Back 1, confirm. As the dirt falls away, you uncover a body buried only a foot under the ground and recognize it is one of the bodies reported missing several months ago.
Oh.
With a creeping terror, you realize it's startlingly well preserved. Suffer 1 face-down horror, but will negates.
Okay, so my will is 3. Now I'm really glad I didn't use that reroll. 2 I got. I blocked it.
All right. As you shift dirt back over the corpse, you cannot help but notice a series of needle holes up and down its arms. Gain the forensic evidence unique item and 1 clue.
That was cool.
Do you have a movement point to go back or something?
Do. Yep, because I only spent 1 movement. And
that's
then
us?
back. Yep, that's us. Okay.
You feel truly safe only when you have something to hold on to against the panic. The mythos event affects the investigator with the most common items.
I think that might be.
I only have 4 now because I dropped 2 on the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Those are common, not green?
No, this is green.
Wow.
And...
Okay.
Yeah, that's
spells don't count.
Spells don't count.
A sudden start causes you to drop the object in your hands, and before you can check yourself, your heel crunches against it hard. Agility, looking for 2 to pass.
Okay, agility of 5. I got 1.
So if you pass, it is still salvageable, though a little battered, sorry. If you fail, the object is smashed beyond repair. Discard 1 random common item.
Nope. I will...
You spend a clue to stop it, or just take it. I re-roll, but yeah, it's your call. You shouldn't have to horror check or anything, because you're like out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm going to
so re-roll
spend
now
a
makes
reroll.
sense, I think.
Okay, I'm going to reroll one of these. Got it.
Okay. Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
No discarding.
Okay, and this stands up. Okay.
Right, so
you want to read the journal?
Yes. Let's do the journal. The old journal contains several entries penned in a neat hand. An investigator holding the journal may spend an action to read it. I received what remained of my brother's personal effects today. After learning about what happened, I could not bear to hold on to Edith's jewelry. I sold it to the nearest shop just to be rid of it. I cannot think of what happened without falling to tears. Oh, Walter, what have you done? Gain 1 clue. The journal continues, though the next entry is not until some months later. An investigator holding the journal may spend an action to read it, which I will. I understand now. Walter's notes made me understand. They're incomplete, but I think I can fill in the gaps. I could even improve upon them. I used to think he had gone mad. But I was a fool then, stricken as I was with grief. This knowledge cannot become lost. If Walter could raise those people, surely I can do the same. Perhaps I could even see him and his family again. It will just take a few experiments. Gain 2 clues. Yeah, give me those
Build
clues.
those up for the
Give me those clue
eventual
tokens.
battle.
On the reverse side of the last entry are a series of strange symbols that look like a code. Tap to attempt the puzzle using lore. Only 2.
Well, luckily she's got all those clues.
I don't want to spend another one of these. All right, everyone, gather around.
Kazumi, are you still there?
Gather around. No, everybody gather
kidding.
around.
Yes, everybody.
All right, so it's only 4 this time, which is not bad. I only have 2 guesses. I probably will wait till next round to keep attempting it, but I will try right now. I don't know what to do, really. Yeah, like the good way to kind of start with these.
I feel like, do you do just 2 colors? Just to kind of see?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a strategy, but...
So one thing is in the right spot. One thing is supposed to be there, but not in the right spot. Keep this the same. The yellow.
Not necessarily. 2 greens.
True. Try this.
Oh.
Only one thing belongs. And so it was either 2 green or 2 yellow.
Okay.
Because it's saying now only one of the green or yellow, and there's no blue.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. All right, that's me.
Okay. So then I guess I will push the lever one way. Yes. Answers.
Did I search the journal 3 times?
No, that last one in the puzzle was just a continue. It wasn't a...
What have I done on this turn?
Oh. Yeah, that was only 2.
Yeah, okay.
So you could go back in.
Oh, so it was switch west. We know. Two more guesses. Or I could spend clues, but I think I'll just do...
Okay, so we said there's no blue in this puzzle. That's good.
It's either 2 green or 2 yellow. One of the green and or yellow are in the right spot.
And we
one
think
was not.
it's obviously that first green.
No.
No, it's not.
Because it would be in the correct spot also. So
You're right.
that we learned that. So it's the yellow is the only thing that carried over from here. And it's not the right spot. And one of these yellows is not the right spot. So one of these 2 yellows is the right spot. We need another yellow brought back in.
Do you think green's not in the puzzle at all?
No.
Okay.
Only one thing is correct from here.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
we brought 2 things from the last puzzle.
You're right,
Get
you're
it?
right. Yep.
So 2 yellow are here. So it's either one of these 2 spots is yellow, and there's a yellow over here somewhere. I'll just throw it here for now. And we could have some red or gray. I'll just throw a gray and a red in like that for now, and we'll see what info we get. 3 are in the full correct spot. So from here, I'm gonna say no. There's nothing. We know no information. So it's either.
Yeah, you do. The third yellow is correct. Something was correct on the bottom.
No. Let me finish. What I was gonna say is, out of the red and the gray, I have no idea which one it is. So that we don't have anything there. So I could just try 2 reds, and then after that I have to try 2 grays. So we know it's the 2 grays. So I will spend a clue to do another try. And it should be bang, 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 bang. Cool.
Nice.
All right. And what are the guesses we had? Yellow, red, yellow.
Which is what you did. That's what you did too.
That's what I thought. That's what my first inkling was. But yeah, it was yellow, gray, yellow. Or yellow, gray, yellow, gray. Has to be 2 green. Deciphered. The code gives you a single word. Southwest. What does that mean? What am I supposed to do with that information? I have no idea.
Is yours correct? Did you do yours on the right?
Yeah, I'm in west. Okay. You need to put south.
Okay. So that's that for you.
Yeah. Your turn?
Yep. And I'll move south.
Are you sure?
Yep.
We got it. As you move the lever, your skin crawls as a sound of metal grating against metal splits through the quiet night. You have set the switch to the south. No immediate effect. Well, it maybe has set them that way, and then we have to go do something else in here.
Okay,
maybe this thing in the middle, right?
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. So that was only one action.
Yeah, it says you're unsure how to unlock it. So hopefully we've unlocked this, and we can attempt to open it.
Okay.
That's what I think.
So that was my one action, so I'll move.
It's the location of Walter's grave, southwest. Was, actually. It was. That's interesting. Because his grave was this one that you investigated.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that was one action. I moved, and then I'll move here to be there for next.
Okay. Mythos phase. In the piles of forgotten objects, Joe Diamond finds a delicate music box. When he opens it, the ethereal melody takes him far beyond this world. Joe Diamond suffers 2 horror and becomes mesmerized.
I didn't even get a...
Nope, we're taking too long. Punish. Why me?
Oh, I'm Joe Diamond. Oh my god, sorry. And 2 horror.
Woo!
Oh, they gotta be face up and
Yep, do
become
one at a time.
mesmerized. And
No, they're all the same.
no, but then I don't know.
They're not? Yeah, mesmerize is not like a spell where you flip it into something different, right?
Okay.
Or is it?
I don't know.
It might be.
No, I just picked one random, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, it is. At the end of your turn, an alien. Oh, this is the alien one. Yeah, you flip
takes
it.
control.
So yeah, you just pick one random.
Okay. Keep this face up. Whenever you end your turn in a space with darkness, suffer 1 face down horror. Resolve immediately. Suffer 1 additional face down damage. Then flip this card face down. Okay.
Hey, Kevin. Front of the chapel is beset by a walking corpse. Spawn a zombie is indicated.
Nope.
No one within range. Move 1 space towards me. Just bring over to me.
Yeah, because he can't go through here.
Yep, not yet. Each investigator must resolve a horror check. That is nobody. Firm.
Okay.
All right, you want to investigate that little thing in the middle?
Yep.
Big boss monster is going to come out of.
I know.
There's a trapdoor in the ceiling of the chapel. A compass rose has been etched into the wood. Large bolts seal the door. And you are unsure how to unlock it. Do you want to attempt to open? The trapdoor clicks and opens. Discard this Explorer token and the Interact token in the graveyard and the generator room.
All right. So
Then place a secret passage as indicated.
ooh.
You pull open the heavy trapdoor. You pull open a heavy trapdoor and ascend into the chapel's attic. Discard this Explorer token and place the hidden laboratory as indicated.
Hidden laboratory. This.
The trapdoor below you leads back into the chapel. Place the secret passage as indicated. Then move your investigator figure to that space.
All right, just gonna find the other side of the trapdoor.
The attic appears
Where
to
was
have...
it? I didn't see where the trapdoor went.
Right here.
Thank you. And I can move in here.
The attic appears to have been refitted into some sort of laboratory. The mechanical noises are much louder in here, and from underneath a door in front of you, a strange crackling glow flashes. Place an Explorer token as indicated. Take care of this. A woman's voice cries beyond the door. A moment later, it opens, and a figure in robes emerges. Spawn a cultist as indicated.
That was only 1 action. I guess I'll fire on the cultists.
Yeah. These are 3.
So again, I will use the pickaxe, which is a heavy weapon.
Strength. Looking for 2 to pass.
Strength is 4. Got it.
Damage plus test results.
So that's 5.
No clue or anything.
Okay, so that was 2. I will open or attempt to.
The room is filled with strange contraptions, the gleaming equipment at odds with the weathered and cracked wood that makes up the walls and floor. Guard this Explorer token. A machine dominates the room, strange tubes leading to several preserved corpses. The machine crackles with power, parts of it whirling in circles. Place an Interact token as indicated. A woman in robes and an assistant adjust some settings on the machine. This must be Emma Lynch. When she sees you, she steps towards rows of dead bodies. It will not be long now. I have nearly as much power as I need. Even my death could be reversed by this machine. I would leave here with my life if I were you. When you do not budge, she shrugs. Have it your way. Hold them back while I work. Emma's assistant puts himself between you and her. Then he starts toward you menacingly. Spawn a cultist as indicated. Emma Lynch, using a strange machine to raise the dead. Stop the strange machine and defeat Emma Lynch to keep her from harnessing the power of the undead. You may move 1 space into the explored area.
Well, I'm gonna get hit by the cultist anyways, so I might as well get closer. Is this whole thing 1 space? No. Yeah.
No, yeah, what?
I'm trying to look.
There are white lines going. You can see them on the screen too. See the white
Oh,
lines?
okay. So I move into this space. Just checking.
Like white line here, and then that's 1 connecting white line there.
Okay.
3 spaces in the whole room?
Yeah, so, but the door yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all of us? Or I haven't gone yet, right?
No, you haven't gone yet.
All right.
So you can...
Yeah. 1, 2. This door in the middle.
Yeah.
3.
It's out there.
And 4. I'm in there.
And you have 1 more?
Yep. I'm going to interact with this guy.
Yeah.
Right? Did I do 1,
1,
2?
4, that's 2 actions.
Okay, 2 actions, right.
6. Ooh.
Fine. No.
No.
In a space, so maybe a sledgehammer might be better.
I was just thinking of something that possibly could do... Yeah.
I mean, it'll do 4 damage. But this could do damage plus test results.
And don't you have when attacking a monster or something? Oh, when a monster's attacking.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do the firearm. I know it's agility usually, yeah, so looking for a 2 on agility. I'll spend 1. Make 1 a success.
Yeah, it just does weapon stand. It's still good. That's it then. Oh, sorry. At the end of my turn, I have to do this. At the end of your turn, flip this. Dead right. Suffer 1 face down horror unless you drop an item, then discard this card. I'll drop it. I'll drop.
Not a unique one.
I'll just drop a wrench. There.
So we're ending our phase for sure?
Yep.
Okay. Take the oh yeah, I forgot there's a shotgun somewhere, right?
Here.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh well. Whoops. You realize that your life is leaking away into the objects around you. The Mythos event affects each investigator in the storage room.
In the storage.
This was a storage room. Medical storage?
Oh.
That's control room. And what's that last one? Laboratory? Yep. Yeah. It's this one, I think.
Okay.
Medical storage.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Okay. Living, breathing man runs shouting through the graveyard. I know you are here somewhere, Emma. What did you do with my brother's body? I will make you and everyone else here pay. The man has dark red stains on his shirt and an axe in his hands. Spawn a maniac as indicated. Then each investigator in an outdoor space suffers 2 horror.
Oh, we're both inside.
Yeah, so this is the guy to push us
awesome.
in. Like, we need to go.
No, that's okay, but we're back together, which is great.
Yeah, but we got to rush before he comes because I bet he's worse than final Emma or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what a maniac looks like. But...
Looks like a man.
Maniac. Oh, he does have an axe.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this guy. It's the guy from The Shining, running around, hacking open bathroom doors.
Up one day, so it looks cool.
No. Don't ever paint these miniatures.
No? Oh, yeah, no. These
Once
miniatures...
we played everything in Mansion of Madness, I'm throwing the game in the garbage just because of those miniatures. They suck so much.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
That's true. Okay. So we don't have to suffer any horror, which is awesome.
A shambling figure becomes visible in the night. Spawn a zombie as indicated. Shotgun beats axe every time. Damn it! One hand thrusts out from a shallow grave as a creature claws its way from the ground. Spawn a zombie as indicated. All right, we gotta go.
Yep. So this is this one. He's gonna move 1. Yeah, they still can't go through there.
Okay, the cultist in our space moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then attacks the investigator in space with the lowest influence, which I have 4.
3. So that's me.
So that's you. It's going to attack. Cultist approaches with confidence, wearing a demented smirk. The cultist grabs, you can roll. Strength looking for 2. The cultist grabs you with both hands and attempts to overpower you. You pass or fail?
I'll spend 1 to pass.
Okay. If you pass, you redirect your attacker's momentum. The monster suffers 1 damage.
Yeah. Oh, I wish he was going to die there.
I know.
You didn't have to waste an action.
Okay.
That's okay.
The maniac moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator.
So I think, yeah, he's got to come this way too.
I don't know if that's the fastest way,
Oh.
but it probably is because it's on the left side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure. Go the way you were
1,
going.
2,
I think
3, 4,
because he's
5,
like
6.
here,
It's
right?
exactly the same, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Want to keep them all together?
All right. No investigator in the space. Sure. The zombie, no one within range, moves 1 space.
Yeah,
Surprise.
keep them all together.
This one, no within range, move 1 space. The guy on the far right of the board. Each investigator must resolve a horror check. Just against the cultist, we both need to do horror checks.
Yeah.
We're going to share this horror check. The cultist raises a hand, and one of your items transforms into a deadly viper. Observation, I actually roll 1 fewer die for it, so I only roll 3. But I pass.
Nice.
If you pass, disregard the pitiful illusion. Otherwise, we drop in items, man. I knew that would do that. When a game, when the scenario gives you like so many items, like you're like, what the heck? Like, look at how many items you have, how many I have. I've dropped some, you've dropped some. There's more to grab. Yeah. Like, look how many tokens we didn't look at that are all probably a bunch of items. So, like, I know I was going to do that later, where it's like, you're fighting the final boss. Did you grab enough items? Because we're going to make you drop a whole bunch.
Yeah, well, you have anything left to hit him with?
So annoying. Okay.
That's it.
Yes. Get back to the action.
Yeah.
Through this boring old Mythos phase junk. All right. The hatchet man. All right. Let's see here. I am going to attack this guy, or you want to attack this guy?
Doesn't matter.
Might matter. I don't know what's happening with the. Is she in the room? Are we interacting?
Okay, I'll go.
Hold on. Let's check this token that's in our space. Let's see. We can look at it, right? Yeah. The machine. You can disrupt the machine.
No,
so,
I'll go first.
So I don't know what that means. Is that a puzzle? I have a feeling it's a puzzle. Maybe it's hitting it. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
I'll go first.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
You'll go first, attack the guy?
Yeah. Because I don't have huge weapons like you do, so if we need, yeah. So I'm just going to...
Yours still does damage like plus test result, which is more than a 4 usually, so... But anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with the pickaxe, a heavy weapon.
Strength, looking for 2.
Strength of 4. Looking for 2. I did not get 2, but I will, at this point, I will spend a clue token to convert 2.
Confirmed. He's gone. Take him off the board.
Okay.
All right. What are the 2 actions? You want to start interacting with this thing?
Yeah.
3rd edition with better minis and a booklet like in Jaws of the Lion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Although, I don't know about a booklet like in Jaws of the Lion. I like how the app kind of reveals it as you go. So I think the tiles still need to stay.
Yeah. Better minis.
I think they should just sell an upgraded minis pack.
Yeah,
and they don't need to make a 3rd edition. Everything else is fine. The app is a little could use a better. I don't know. It could be redesigned and be better, but for what they put together here, it's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna take some time. So yeah, we'll do this. Whoa.
You stare at rows of buttons and columns of switches, trying to figure out which to meddle with. Tap to attempt the puzzle using lore.
Okay,
mine's only 2. You may discard any number of evidence to perform an equal number of additional puzzle steps while attempting this puzzle. I knew the evidence would matter.
I only have 1 evidence.
Well, you choose. You don't have to discard it right now.
I know.
Only you can do it like a clue token, right?
Okay, so it's gonna be a tough Okay.
Why pay all the extra for unneeded minis? I know. The minis suck in this game so bad. Maybe if they'd sell a cardboard standee expansion to get all cardboard standees for everything.
Oh, like with Zombicide. Or not Zombicide, Gloomhaven.
Like Gloomhaven, but still has the numbers on them or the abilities or keywords. So we don't need to like look at like abilities on the bottom. They could all be turned into keywords, right? Kind of like on poker chips, maybe? But anyways. I know. It's like, who cares? We never look on the bottom of them.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I always forget.
Yeah, I forget too. And there's a bunch of numbers. They just need like numbers on the standees. Anyways,
Okay.
let's go to the troubleshooting view here. So it's
Okay.
you have 3 chances right here. This is only your second action.
Mm-hmm.
So you could then do another action for 3 more. Discard evidence if you want, discard clue tokens if you want. So I don't see why you can't solve this turn, but
Okay.
we know blue terminates it, red has a terminate.
The red is the start.
Oh, there's a start of red and an end of red?
No end of red.
I see 2 blue ends.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But no end of red. Okay, so what I'm thinking is the start needs to be in the top left, but don't do it yet. Then the one beside the start needs to obviously be underneath it, but it needs to be more to the left.
Yeah, well, it can't be in the far corner like you said. The start can't be the top left. That doesn't make any sense because if it connects to this red...
You're right, maybe.
The start has to go in one of these 2 spots.
Two.
It might just simply be up and this goes underneath it.
Okay, well, let's start there. Let's move that up because start definitely can't be on the bottom row. There. And now switch those 2. The bottom
But hold on, this blue doesn't definitely not go over here because it would... Oh, but it could if this one moves over.
Yeah, I almost think actually that the start maybe needs to move over to the left 1 more. But let's just, we know that this has to move over anyway, so let's just do that.
Question though.
Yeah.
So if this piece right here has a blue coming out the left and a right out the left, it would have to have a blue on its left somehow. That can only be this one or this one. And I think it's not this one, but it's this one.
Yes, yeah.
Goes here.
Yep.
But then what's the red terminating it? It's this one, right? Needs to go in the bottom right, correct? So this red connects to this red and then goes up to this blue. And then this one, these 2 need to switch spots, I think. Just this one and this one.
But you can't do it like
You can't?
no, it doesn't. Oh, maybe you can.
No, I do.
I feel like you have to like move them over and then like this is not.
I know. That's why I'm worried it's going to take forever. Oh. But I think that's the only 2 that are in the wrong spot.
Okay, well, I technically only have 1 more. First thing, let's bring the second to the left down.
This one down?
Yeah. Well, that's got to be over here, no? Yeah. I know this is wrong, but that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
And then my next turn, I'll come back with 3 more moves.
Okay.
And we'll move that. Yep. 1. And we have to do 2. And then 3 is switch that back that way.
Which way?
Sorry, yeah, the bottom 2. Yeah, you're fine.
No.
So the bottom 2 middle ones.
You need to switch?
Yep. Okay, and that's all I have. I could use an evidence. And then we were saying that we just need that to go up, yeah. Okay, so discard
evidence
that.
discarded.
Oh, I don't know. I'm giving that to you. Sorry. Okay.
The machine begins to grind and whine, but even under duress, it continues to function. If you can disrupt the machine further, perhaps you can take it out of commission completely. You can attempt the puzzle using lore as an action. You may discard any number of evidence to perform an equal number of additional puzzle steps while attempting this puzzle.
So now that's the end of my turn, but now
So it's funny. Mel, when we were setting up, she picked a character that got the 2 extra puzzle steps.
Yeah.
And I went, are you sure this scenario, we see a zombie coming out in the picture, it's probably going to be fighting a lot of zombie monsters. Then when she changed her character to a more fighty character, then we saw there's zombies at the beginning, lots of weapons. I was like, yeah, okay. I made the good hint at like, maybe that's not the best character. Now we're seeing a whackload of puzzles throughout it, and the final thing is not even a boss fight, it's like a puzzle fight. So we're going through here. So it's my turn, I'll just do this. As an action, I'll start it up.
Yeah, I was only trying to pick a woman character.
I only have 2 lore.
Wow. Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay, so you could do 2 additional.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
But you still have 3 actions.
Yeah, true.
Oh. Wow.
Well, these kind of ones can't be in top corners like that. That I know, but.
The only thing I'm thinking is the very center one needs to go to the right.
Right?
Yeah, like I feel like it's along an end.
I don't think it's gonna go to the right for sure, because that seems
or the
weird.
left, the left.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this has
Yeah,
to go in like
yeah.
this kind of. Well,
I mean, it doesn't
no,
have
it
to.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm not moving it until. I'm trying to connect them all in my head. Like, so it's kind of like obvious what connects to what, because it's like a red going to the right only connects to this one, or this one, or this one, I guess. Like, and a yellow going down only connects to this one, so the yellows.
And end of the yellow is up, so if you put that one up.
Yeah, but the yellow could end up here,
It
could end up here,
it
could end up here.
But either way, we have
could
to
end
get
up
the
here.
yellow one that's up there down.
I'll do my second action. Two. And I don't know. Like, I don't see the way to do it simply, but move this guy. I know. I feel like just moving ones around, but it's like I don't know for sure if they go there. So it's like I can move this one here, but it's like for sure it goes there. All a waste. I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna be yellow and down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, for sure that needs to go down.
Yeah, I could toss an evidence, move another one. Well, it doesn't for sure need to go down. It technically could be here, and this could end up like this.
You're right,
so
you're
like,
right.
It's like these. I've done moves already that may not even matter. Top right has to be above left middle. Which then that means this goes here. This.
But also the bottom left could just move up to the center spot. I mean, I don't think that middle one is correct, but
I'll move this one over here.
okay, that was your evidence.
Yeah. And another one I'll spend.
Okay.
These two. Close. All right.
You could spend clue tokens, right?
No, I don't care that much.
Okay.
All right, we're done, right?
Yep.
You can just go at it next time. You have more actions, so it's like I shouldn't be. Really, from every corner of the air becomes a horrible pounding sound. The mythos affects each of us in an outdoor space, which is none of us, is trying to get us in this room.
Yep. No.
No
Awesome.
effect. Zombie with
Red. Plain zombie.
plain zombie, sure. One space. All right.
Where's
Maniac. 2 spaces.
Sorry, is there a door on this one? Or no, the door's
gotta
here.
go this way.
Sorry, and the maniac
2
1,
spaces,
2.
yeah. And then nobody's in the space.
And
All right.
Zombie.
No range, yep. And then the other
zombie
zombie.
will move
No
on.
range, 1, yep. All right. No horror checks yet?
No.
Great.
Wow.
We only have like another couple turns of that, so we got time. All right, you go first.
Okay. We're attempting with floor. I have floor 3.
Boom, Jonathan! Thank you for subscribing.
That
Here
was
you
a
go.
dramatic.
You can try to do. You can probably use that.
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you want.
How do we make it just bigger? Okay. Okay. Wow.
All right, this is yeah. I don't like these puzzles when they are a 3x3. It gets frustrating. I remember having these as a kid, the little plastic ones missing like the one piece, and you like sit there like shuffling them around, and take forever. Middle to mid-right. Yeah, that's where I was working that one over.
This one to here?
Yeah. Yeah, move it. You can see it there.
Okay. I feel like this.
I think that middle one goes down. I would think.
This one goes down.
The middle, very middle of all middles, I think goes down.
And then this comes down.
But then again, that blue at the bottom. This is a problem. Once you move something like down, it moves something up that you may not want to go up. That's what I was trying to do, was move things out of the way that I want to stay down or stay up or stay left or stay right.
Yeah, I'm now thinking that this actually belongs in the center.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to get it back to. I know. I realized that
okay,
after.
Okay, so that was one I've done.
But then when you move that to the middle, it's not going to move that middle one to somewhere where you don't want it to be. This is the problem. So middle down 2 times. Middle down 2 times, up and to the right.
Middle down.
Calls middle top to middle left.
Up to middle.
Middle.
But I think that this
middle
one,
down says Jim, which brings that blue up.
Yeah, but I really think this needs to be here, and I think this needs to be here.
Yeah, do whatever you want. It's all you. I'm not helping. I don't know.
And this needs to go up here.
I don't see it yet. I have to see some things move around first, I think.
Okay, hold on. Let me do something first. This is going to be... yeah, this needs to go in the center. I think I need to do that because...
Does it though?
This is wrong because there's nothing that's going to connect from the bottom.
Yeah, there's no red that can go in that top corner.
Yeah, so this has to go at least here.
Yeah. Mid bottom goes to the top, right?
This has to go here. So let's just put this here as our center connector. Okay.
The yellow and the red might be correct
this
on that side.
This might be done.
Might be. And the top right has to go in the middle top is what they were saying. So that top left red could be correct too.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, hold on, and then this needs to go all the way
up here.
Yeah,
I know, that's what I was saying.
So this will be 3. Okay. Starting to come together now. Okay.
And then the left middle.
Hold on, that was my first action. So now I'm starting again for my...
It tells you right there you have 3 moves. So we'll just count
up
your
I can count.
turn.
Okay, yeah. I can do 9. Okay. This I need to get up here.
Yep.
And this, I don't know.
Go to the top left. Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
No, left middle it needs to go to. So
this
bottom middle needs to go up. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Just stop. Bottom middle needs to go up. Top right needs to go left middle. And the left middle needs to go there. So those are your 3 that need to switch positions. The rest are all correct. So keep that in mind as you're flipping ones that you're now going to make more out of position every flip you do. So however you want to get those to do their spot.
Okay, I think the easiest way is to bring this down so then I can then bring these back down. But I think it's a lot of moves.
Yeah, it's a ton of moves. That's the problem with this puzzle.
1, 2. Where does this need to go?
The left middle.
Oh, so this needs...
Yep, that's fine.
This way.
No, that goes to the top right. You can understand what it's terminating. Look at the colors.
So then it's going to go like this.
Sure.
Then we go back like this and like this.
Okay, you have 8 moves. So now this bottom middle has to go to top or left middle, and those 2 have to switch.
Okay. So if I do this here and up and pull them back.
Yeah.
So that's that. That's my 9.
Okay.
I'll spend a...
I get to go still too, right? So don't waste
sorry.
tokens.
I thought that was
Especially if this just opens up a boss fight or something.
Yeah.
Don't waste tokens.
No. Yeah, that's me.
All right.
Sorry.
So we'll close. Now we'll go my turn. I will attempt to disrupt the machine. I have 2 moves, so we're saying this needs to go up here. So 1, 2.
There we go.
Okay, that's 1 action for my round. The machine dies with a sputter and you feel victorious. With its power down, you take the opportunity to rip some of its more vital parts out. Discard this interact token.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. So this is an Emma final boss fight, probably.
Yep.
No, Emma cries, you have ruined everything. She pushes her sleeves up and draws a dagger from her belt. You cannot keep me from my family. She lunges towards you. Spawn a cult leader, as indicated. This is Emma Lynch.
Oh my god.
Oh, the cult leader.
At least you still have 2 actions to attack her.
Yeah, true. That's what I was saying, like, not wasting stuff. Alright. So, hey, Emma Lynch. I got a firearm.
Oh, 16. Okay. Okay, you're in that space, even though you're like on the door, on the doorway.
Agility. Reroll. One success. Gonna reroll. Got it. All right. One of your shots pierces the foot, and the other calf. Another calf. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage, which is 4. Back again. Firearm. Ability 2 required. You meddling kids. All right, we got it.
Yeah.
Suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage.
Okay.
That's us.
Survive.
Okay, I gotta remember I roll an extra die when I'm being attacked.
Yeah.
Every person and object you see is suddenly surrounded by a nimbus of silver light. This mythos event affects each investigator in an outdoor space. No effect. Yeah. Okay, the zombie, no one in range. Okay. You can just move all the zombies. I'm just gonna click through them quick.
Yep.
The other guy moves 2. The axe guy, same thing.
Yep. So if he moves on that space, he needs to spend another to get through.
Emma Lynch moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then attacks the investigator in the space, so it moves into our space with us. Okay. And who has the most damage? I have 1.
I have 1. Okay, we both only have 1.
I'll take it.
Are you sure? I have a reroll.
You have higher damage.
And I have
clues. But I roll 1 extra die when a monster is attacking me.
Okay, sure.
Not that it means my test is going to be great, but... Observation, which I roll 1 less, but then I get 1 back, so it's 4 dice. So
okay, I have 3 on this, so that's good.
Blanks. Okay, so I fail. Your old wounds reopen and fester, and your vision fades. Flip 3 damage face up and become stunned. So nothing, flip it face down. Nothing, flip it face down. Nothing, flip it face down.
And now you're stunned. Okay, here you go.
Stunned, which is, so I can do 1 less action on the next turn.
Okay. Right. That was not terrible.
Well, we gotta do a horror check still, so let's not talk about how awesome the Mythos phase is yet.
I forgot.
So, and it's against the boss, which is gonna be the worst horror check of them all. Emma Lynch begins a slow chant, soon joined by other cultists throughout the area. Suffer 1 horror for each cultist or cult leader within range.
Okay, only 1.
But will -1 negates, so I'm rolling only 2.
Same.
I prevent it. Sweet.
I will re-roll. Got it.
Great. Get her.
Okay.
Ready up. Okay, who's going first?
You want to go first with your 2 because you might take her out. Because you hit with the 4s.
True, but you also could hit more than a 4, but that's okay. Attack. Firearm. Pew pew. Agility of 2. Gonna roll. Nope. Let's re-roll 1. All right, so that plus that. If you pass, your marksmanship overcomes your uncooperative limbs. Weapon damage again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'll attack again. Mm-hmm. Firearm. Agility, where'd it go? Agility of 2. Got him. If you pass your foe, blah blah blah, damage equal to weapons damage. Confirm. Emma blinks at her wounds, then stares at her own blood-covered hands in wonder. Oh, and now I'm no longer stunned. How many times did I attack?
2.
Only 2 for sure?
For sure.
Okay. Emma blinks at her wounds, then stares at her own blood-covered hands in wonder. Oh, Walter. Edith. What have I done? No, my work must continue. I must. She struggles towards the remnants of her machine, worsening her injuries in her desperation. When you finally manage to stop her, the damage is already done. Please, she whispers, my work. We could be a family again, please. The light fades from her eyes as her breathing slows and stops. The investigation is complete.
You did it.
With Emma Lynch dead and her experimental equipment destroyed, you are satisfied that her cult will no longer have the means to raise the dead. All that is left is to clean up the mess they have already made, with a flicker of remorse for those for who these creatures used to be. You put down the remaining zombies as the few living cultists scatter from the graveyard. In the morning, all that will be left is a few bullet-ridden corpses and too many desecrated graves, a small price to pay to keep Arkham safe. The end.
Wow.
That was cool.
That was cool.
That seemed easier than other investigations.
Yes,
I was
agree.
thinking that. But here's what I was thinking. I felt as we went through, we were like on point. Like we searched the correct tokens like right away. Like I found the switch in that room of like 4 different options. I went for the other things. I picked up an item. I found a switch. That was super quick. The only thing is the book in the bucket could have been done a little more efficiently. Grab that on the way in. That would have saved. But I flipped the switch to the west. Got super lucky that I didn't have to go back and waste more actions to flip it again.
Yeah.
We were inside when we needed to be inside. So Mythos events didn't keep hitting us. So the game was trying to push us inside, and we were already inside. We got the switches done quick. We got through the trapdoor quick. We found Emma. We passed some of the puzzles without too many reattempts and stuff. So I feel like we hit the right places. We talked to the guy in the shed who gave us all the info we needed. So we knew what we needed to do. We didn't wander around picking up little yellow check mark or little yellow question mark tokens. You got an item, you get a clue, you get another item, you get a clue.
Yeah.
We only did that like a very minimal amount, so we were kind of keeping at a good pace.
Yeah.
The 3 actions definitely helped with that.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe it made it too easy. I don't know, because even when we got punished, but there was a turn where you wasted a whole turn because you couldn't move, basically. You only interacted with 1 token.
Yeah.
So that would have been the same, so you kind of lost an extra action there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm not sure. And this map wasn't that big either, and we kind of like were able to get around quicker, so I don't know. Maybe the 3 actions made it too easy.
Yeah.
For this situation, but it was a pretty big map if you look at it. It is just not as big as like some of the mansions we've been in, but it still is pretty big.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it was still fun. That was cool. We actually got to see it through. I felt like we figured it out really fast.
Yeah,
like
I think
most
so
scenarios,
too.
we wander around for like 6 rounds before we're like, what are we even doing?
Yeah, what are we looking for?
We're just opening rooms over and over again. Like, what are we trying to do? Like, where should we be in this mansion? I don't know what any of this means.
Also, I think splitting up helped.
Yeah,
if we were both on one side of the map,
Yep,
I think that
true.
would have been a lot for us to then go back to the other side and switch the other lever.
Yep, Velko, this is a 5-star difficulty.
Yeah, but like Fenhorn saying, I played this on normal rules with 2 characters and 1. Not as easy as you, but I still think the difficulty is wrong on this one. Yeah, this didn't feel as difficult as some that we've played.
Yeah, see, Jim, there's more direction this time. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
I felt like we didn't waste like half the game not knowing what to do. We kind of like, I'm going to split up here, you split up there. You talk to the guy. We're like, oh, perfect. We're already on the right direction. Now we know what to do.
Yeah.
And it was just like, continue on with that.
Yeah.
And the puzzles were cool, yeah. And the fact we solved the puzzles without wasting too many turns, but that could have been from the 3 actions, made that part like too easy maybe.
Yeah. And I think the zombies also had very low health with only having 4 health. They weren't that difficult to kill in a single shot.
Yep, kill them in a single shot and then you don't get hit back. Like we kept the monsters in check, we did the puzzles pretty good, we moved around the map pretty efficiently, we didn't like get stuck anywhere or waste too much time in certain places or have to backtrack at all. And yeah, we were always moving towards the goal. Like even when we didn't know it for sure, we were doing it properly. Yeah, there's lots of tokens you could interact with though. You could have wasted a few turns in this game by just checking what's in the mud, checking what the sign was on the side of the shed, checking this, checking that.
Yeah.
Some of those may have helped us know where to go, but if you still checked all those and still went in the shed and talked to the guy, he tells you like the same thing. So there was a couple ways you could have found the answer, but I like this.
Yeah, for people that are bad with puzzles, it would be harder for sure because those puzzles are a little more challenging. And maybe that's where the difficulty lies.
Also, we never dropped any of our best weapons when we kept having to drop stuff or randomly drop things or select something and drop. We never dropped any of our good weapons, and we never dropped any evidence. So we had that to help us with puzzles. We had the good weapons. So everything kind of like lined up in this scenario. Yeah. So the extra actions, I feel they did help a little bit. But if playing with a third character would have made the enemies probably a little harder. They would have had a little more damage needed. But we would have had someone extra with us to fight and answer puzzles too. So
yeah.
I don't know.
To search tokens and
Yeah, I think it could have still balanced out, but it's still up in the air. But I like the 3 action thing. It definitely did make the game feel a little better. Like I didn't feel so restricted. So like I like it when it made the Mythos phase not feel longer than the standard phase. And that's one thing I don't like about this game. I feel your turn is so short, and everyone hates downtime in games. And that's what I feel this game suffers from, is the downtime of going through the Mythos phase. Yes, you're interacting, you're doing things. But I just feel like I know what I want to do. I want to move here. I want to search this drawer. I want to go to this room. I want to open this thing. I want to do all these things. But on your turn, it's like, move, search, move closer to something else. Okay, now I stop, and enemies hit me, and Mythos happens, and this, and you got to test, and horror check here, and horror check there. Then it comes back around your turn, and it's like, check something, fail on a test, check it again, pass the test, but still fail on the thing. All right, back to Mythos phase. Get attacked, Mythos tests, horror checks, boom, 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 all this bad stuff for like a while. And it just feels like not enough meat on your turn.
And maybe
but this made it feel 2-player like that. If we play with 2 characters each, I think that's probably a better way to do it. To feel like your turns actually have a lot going on. You're doing a lot on your turn, but whatever.
I feel like a lot of the Mythos events, especially at the end there, they weren't hitting us because we were inside.
Yeah,
so
because
there was like
we were on, that's what I meant when I said we were on the right track and we didn't even know it. Like we were just kind of pushing towards the end.
Yeah.
Every move we did, we were finding the switches, we were getting inside, we were moving to the chapel.
Yeah.
And the game was trying to push us that direction, but we were already far enough ahead that the pushes weren't needed.
Yeah, because I was only 2 horror away from going insane.
But yeah, some of the scenarios are a lot harder than others. I think player count makes them different. Also, characters you choose could change the difficulty and make certain scenarios easier or harder. If you don't search the right tokens and find the right direction and find your objectives quick enough, it makes it harder automatically. So if you're wandering around not picking up on the clues, like literally, like if it's hinting at like you should be in a bedroom checking something, and we're constantly running around the billiards room in the library trying to flip tokens over and do tests that are not the objective, that just makes the scenarios harder. They get pissed and the timers start hitting you with harder things and more horror and more damage.
Yeah, because you're wasting that invisible time.
Yep. But I think this one we went along with it the perfect way. We were supposed to do it. Like, you go this way, I go that way. We keep pushing. We open the chapel. We find the trapdoor. We move the switches. We found the answer. We got in. I read the journal when I got the journal.
Yeah, right away. We were on that.
I didn't forget about the journal, Sir Han. Didn't forget about the journal. That would have also, if I never read that journal, we were just flipping those switches. I wonder if it would have punished us if we like kept trying the switches in the wrong direction, you know?
Yeah.
Because there was 4 options, right? So we could have.
Enron says it might be that we're just that good.
No,
we're definitely not good.
No.
Our win-loss ratio is not
there was
good.
a lot of luck here, and the extra actions definitely helped. Our efficiency level, our skill at the game is very low.
Do you think, though, we might be getting better of just playing it every week?
No. I think the scenario's a little easier, but also our extra action kind of boosted our skill up a little bit. It balanced out our difficulty.
Yeah.
That's all I think. That's what I think. So the 3 actions, I like it because I can play more casual, get less frustrated, puts the game on a little more easier mode, and we can have fun going through the story. And that's what I want to do, right? I want to get to the end. I don't want to fail before we see the ending. Even if it's like not the best ending, it's still fun.
Yeah.
And I just want to get there. But anyways, my dice rolling was better this time too. I only had 1 big 0 missed dice roll. Really.
Yeah, same.
So
mine was pretty good too, which is obviously helpful for sure.
Thank you, Adam, for the kind words. Thank you, Van Horn, too. Hello, Ghoul.
Hello.
You were late.
We just are finishing up
You
here.
missed it. No, I'm just joking. It's all good. Maybe try sometimes real 3-player game.
We do.
We have played this with Kyle in the past. A bunch of our playthroughs on the channel in the playlist section. You'll see we do play this 3-player. We prefer it 3-player. But Kyle, we moved him into Lord of the Rings instead because I think he would like that game better, and he does, just like I do. He's similar taste to me. And Mel still likes that game too because it's similar to this.
Yeah.
So that's the game we chose to keep playing with Kyle for now and go through a full campaign. We could have switched to Mansion of Madness with him to keep him playing it, but then that means there'd be 2 and 3 week breaks and stuff between Lord of the Rings sessions, and I didn't want to play that game that way. I already want to play it more than once a week, and that's the way we're playing it. So that's as long as I like to have between scenarios, because we tend to forget things and stuff playing other games. But
the other problem is that Kyle comes on a weeknight, and some of these
Oh,
scenarios
that's right.
are very long.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we played a lot of the scenarios that were
Yep.
shorter. This one is a shorter scenario, but the difficulty we didn't feel at the time that we were there to try it, maybe.
yeah, but it is 2 to 2.5 hours, which is kind of fine for a weeknight stream.
Yeah.
But that means probably a 3 to 4 hour stream. We try to save these scenarios we have left. We're gonna try to play them only on weekends when we kind of can take our time, and if they go long, they go long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we don't feel pressure.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for today's stream. I'm going to schedule some more streams for the week later today, so stay tuned to Rob's Gaming Table, youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table for the upcoming streams. You can set reminders for the one you're interested in. Best way, though, hit that subscribe button down below. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for helping us reach that. And you will get, if you set the notifications on, you can get notified when we go live, so you don't miss a stream when you want to catch them. Also, check out the playlist section. Lots of other playthroughs there, like this one. If you want to see some of our other Mansion of Madness playthroughs, we got those in there. And we will play more Mansion of Madness in the future. So stay tuned to the channel. Maybe even next weekend. We'll see. It is Halloween weekend, so we might be playing Mansion of Madness on Halloween. We'll see. And yeah, if you have any requests for what scenario we should try next, drop them in the comments below after we're off the air here. And we'll check those out later when I'm going to set up the next one. I'll come back and check the comments of this video. And if there's like, if you see a suggestion already, actually, hit the like button on it. The suggestion for the next scenario, if it's not one we played already, and you can see in the playlist section all the ones we played already. They're all in the same playlist, which should be linked in the video description. Suggest one and hit the like button if you want us to play one you've already played before, one that you want to see. Assuming we have it. We don't have the last 2 expansions, so actually I can show you right here for those watching. We have only these expansions, so it has to be one from these. We do not have Horrific Journeys, and we do not have Path of the Serpent. I won't buy those until we've completed all the scenarios from the other ones. Until we have at least a playthrough of each of the other ones. That's the way I'm keeping track of which ones we played, because I wouldn't be able to remember otherwise. We are playing Horrified on Friday, Brian.
Yes.
We're playing Horrified Friday night, 4 players.
Yeah.
I will schedule that stream shortly.
Yeah, I'll follow up on the other 2 players.
Yeah. Unless those other 2 players don't show, we're playing 2-player with the chat.
But we will be playing on Friday.
Yeah.
For the Halloween weekend.
All right. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Watch out for the next streams coming up. Of course, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for the support from Patreon. If you're interested in supporting the channel, Patreon link is down below. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.